where they like
He's like,
they
Dylan!
like,
yeah.
that scene is where they like grasp hands, and it's one guy is one thing, one guy's the other thing, and it's like agreeing on something in the middle.
Yeah.
Where it's like the middle part with the hands was adding absolutely nothing to a conversation. One side was F and one side was oof.
Yeah, I saw
and I'm
that.
just like, this is too real. This is the best one.
Bring it back. Fucking John, have patience, man.
He's a very impatient man.
I know he is. I've known him for more than 5 minutes of my life.
Oh, that's very creepy. No, thank you.
So in this one...
I think they were twins.
Yeah, so in this one the lantern doesn't matter because it's like an electrical lantern, so I don't need oil for it, so it literally
You don't
like...
have to crank it either.
No. Oh, look at the pig mask.
Pig mask is creepy. Do you collect those, right?
I don't think so. I don't think I can even get up there.
Oh, you can do it, I think. Can you push it, like, that way? Like, straight that way. Oh, you can get through it.
I can't get on this one, though.
Can you reach it, though?
No. There would be a hand.
That's creepy.
Crouch, never. I just remembered when we finishing Blue Dragon, never. I actually had a dream about that, like, a couple nights ago. Yeah. About John and I finishing Blue Dragon. I don't know, whenever I don't work every single day. I don't know.
Probably after we're done streaming this, because we're probably not going to stream anything for a while.
Yeah.
And then you can... But I don't know if he can do Sundays.
Yeah.
Unless you guys start pretty early.
But, by the end of November, I'm not going to be... Or, like, but during November, my work isn't quite as busy. October is just, like, really, really busy.
I wonder why.
A lot of companies try and cram a bunch of stuff in before the holiday season.
Was that a wedding that you were doing?
Yeah, it was a wedding last night. Oh my god, okay, so I have a funny story.
Okay.
This lady comes up so it's a wedding, and I was bartending, by the way. Bartending and bar backing. It is not... Oops.
Oh.
I still have it, it's fine. Oh, no. Okay, 1899. June 24th, 1899. In my dreams, I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. What came from the heart lubricated us. It crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The... Feated? Is that feated? Okay. Heat of the jungle mirrored somewhere between my forehead. My temple pounds. The blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there's something alive there. A rat. A damn rat gnawing through my brains. Eating its way out into the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these?
So you get journals from this unnamed person?
I think that's supposed to be him.
Yes, I assume,
Yeah.
but you still don't know who this guy is.
I think we find out, but...
Is this where his wife died? So
I don't
why
know.
is it like a cage?
I don't know.
I think weren't we in here before?
Yeah.
So is this PT?
Yes. Capital S. I was bartending for a wedding, so naturally they're celebrating, so they're getting
A little tipsy.
more than a little drunk. They're getting very drunk. And this woman came up to me, and she was like, I was wearing my name tag, and she was like, "Oh, your name's Clarke?" And she was like slurring her words so hard.
Oh God.
She was like, "Your name's Clarke?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's such a nice name." I was like, "Thank you." She's like, "That's not a name you hear very often. I like it." I was like, "Thanks." And she's like,
How old is this lady?
Maybe like the early 30s, late 20s. And she was like, "Is..."
That was Dan saying when we finishing. There's no we here.
Well, he just means John and I.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, "Is that your, I was like, "Oh yeah, it was my grandmother's maiden name." She's like, "Is that half your name?" I was like, "What?" I was like, I I just said yes. I was like, yeah, because I had no idea what she was talking about, and she was drunk, and she's not gonna remember anyways. So,
Children's playthings.
yo, gimme. Oh, this is fucking heavy apparently because I'm moving pretty slow. I can't throw it either.
Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 11th, 1899. Daddy says there won't be a Christmas this year. He is much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He is ever so busy. He is gone for work before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. We gave it to Nanny, who said it was a filthy thing and hid it with a rolling pin.
Oh my
What
god.
a bitch.
Jesus.
Later, we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffling about. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again.
Again? Wow, what a baby.
Biblia.
Dude, classic toxic masculinity, am I right?
He's trying to raise two twin boys by himself.
Are they both boys?
Edwin and Enoch are both male names.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. I would name my child Enoch if I could get the father to agree.
Then
I think it would like bring back the name.
Then you would both have. He would share the name with your cat.
Well, if we got a cat. I don't know.
When I was a kid, my dad always used to call me by my dog's name by accident.
What?
Yeah, he would always call me Charlie. Oh, there's a bunch of dead rats.
Yeah, just like the dream he was talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's very unclear as to what we're supposed to be doing.
I'm working on it.
I feel like this was like poorly executed.
I
the
mean,
beginning part.
the thing about this one is I mean, it's all very exploration based.
Okay.
That's kind of what the Chinese room does. They like Dear Esther is a completely like just explore it and figure it out. Mm-hmm. Dear Esther is also like I think like 2 hours long, maybe not even. Yeah. I tried playing it once because there was a period of time like late high school where I was like pretty into walking simulator games like that, like that and Gone Home and stuff like that.
Is Gone Home that old?
Mhm.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was like 2012, I think. Gone Home's okay. It's like an hour long and it's $20, so I think that's kind of stupid. It might not be $20 anymore, but it was.
I got it for free on PS4, so.
But I got it like around when it came out.
Donkey did like a very short review of it. It was like his like games that he played in 2017, 2016 or something.
How long was the review?
Well, some of them were like things that he played.
Yo soy Squidward.
Okay.
Me gusta Lake Holland.
But he was basically like, I don't remember what it was. I feel like he compared it to something else, but it was like, this is this game if it was a movie. Basically, you do nothing. He didn't like it very much, but he doesn't like that kind of game very much.
Yeah, it didn't review very well.
I want to play it, but
yeah, it's just. I think the main reason that it didn't review very well is it's literally like 45 minutes to an hour long, and it costs $20. Jesus. So, which is fair. That kind of thing generally doesn't bother me.
Oh, what?
Wow.
What?
This walkthrough is very in depth. Open the door. Like, oh, fucking IGN.
That's why I don't use IGN. Reviews. They're walkthroughs.
Usually IGN has decent walkthroughs.
I don't know. I always have some sort of problem.
Nice mixing of Spanish and French. It wasn't, dude. It was Reddit. As I said, Me Gusta Lake Holland. Because the Me Gusta face.
There's a fucking pig mask again.
Oh yeah, they're all scattered around. Mr. Dude wrote this one. Yeah, let's go, Mr. Dude. Damn it, I don't remember where I came in. Do you?
I think we were in here.
Was it in here?
I'm not 100% sure.
Pull the string. Okay, well, they're talking about pull the string to the attic, so I'll just go there.
Unless we were over here.
Colin, what's your favorite Rage comic, dude?
Because I remember we were in that super dark room because it was before we got to the lantern.
Colin, is your favorite Rage comic the one that I wrote about me playing WoW like a boss?
This music is very
Okay, so I'm in the attic. Move around the corner to your right to find your, limitless source of light. Continue moving forth and you'll see a big, heavy box.
Do you have a sanity meter in here?
I don't think so. Because this is how you get to it, and the other one I can't even do it. Maybe it just hasn't happened yet. But what the fuck? I don't think I went over here before. I remember what I was gonna ask you. Oh no, this is where I was before, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I thought that was like a... Oh, here we go. I didn't see that.
We're hiding, Daddy.
That sounds like a girl's voice, but it's not.
Well, young children is kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. Don't they know this is dangerous? Fucking stupid ass kids. This is like the opening of Luigi's Mansion.
I was literally thinking.
Really? What's scarier, Amnesia the Dark Descent or Luigi's Mansion?
I don't know, Chauncey's pretty scary.
He is kind of creepy, to be honest. Get the fuck out of here.
Apparently that game actually scares Hannah.
Oh. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them, biting back the temptation to box his ears for the impudence. I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I have told the children, truly, this will be an extraordinary adventure. If those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict, it will be merely the first of many. My favorite Rage comics are the ones about late epic sexy times with GF like I do all the time. We talking walking sims? I think Firewatch was the last one I played. I haven't played I haven't played a walking sim in a very long time.
Is Firewatch a walking simulator?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was like some sort of survival thingy. There's a lot of Bibles in this house.
He's a religious man, what can I say? Yo, this stream's for you, JC.
I think that painting was in the last game too.
I don't think so. Because there's lots of pigs. I think it was specially made for this. I think there was some, like, similar. But
Are all of the cabinets child-proofed? What is that?
I don't know.
I think it's a sheep.
I think so, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. I can tell now.
The glare from the lantern. makes
Yeah.
it- I think it's funny that they took the time to add glare from the lantern.
They probably child-proofed the cabinets so they didn't have to put anything in them.
Yeah.
And make them openable. Stupid ass kids. Oh, you see. This pig-headed fuck.
Oh.
Aw. Look at the pooch. He goes. "Brr, brr, 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 brr." That looks nice. Are all the cabinets childproof? Ram your fucking forehead into them. Get them right in the soft spot. Dang. I've already been having, like, quite a bit of frame rate issues with this. I didn't have any really in Dark Descent. Or as the late epic stoners call it, the dank descent. Oh, it's like Final Fantasy VII. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Royal Portsmouth. Ding, 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 ding. In Final Fantasy VII, there's a part where you can, like... Ooh, that's gross. There's a part where you can play the world map theme on a piano, and it gives you a Tifa's, like, best limit break. Give me the gun. Not so fast, you fart. Abu, no. Oh shit, is this the sequel? Yeah, this is the sequel. This is Machine for Pigs. Yeah, sorry, you missed the end to Dark Descent. Okay. Also, hi, Colin. I don't think I even said hi.
Rude ass motherfucker. Oh. Scratching the wallpaper? Is that blood?
I don't know. Oh, wait, I just saw this one. It was a memento. Where are my mementos?
Yeah, I think it's just scratched the wallpaper.
I guess, yeah.
Can you
So
not
can't.
note those?
I guess not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the phone's ringing. Oh, it's Zoe.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Zoe.
Eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
So yeah, this is the sequel, Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. Oh, this is what it did.
Yeah. Whoa. What the fuck?
Stupid ass little bitches. Fucking, oh, I'm a child. Good for you. Oh, these are the paintings. See?
What? So you could fucking spy on your children?
Yeah. So you can watch them eat oats. Clockwork and the Swill.
Replacement is dissatisfactory, so like a pump. Better the intestinal canal like a tapeworm already hosting intrusion in the breed. What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know.
Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filaments soon to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Composite replacement straightforward. Will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resetting resulting in naturalized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subjects still require severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. That's fucked up. Damn this wretched soul if only it were clockwork. So it's...
I'm gonna have to stop you right there. This is a Christian stream. Please don't say that.
Then don't have me read!
Been here a while. I was showing my niece your stream. That seems ill-advised at best.
Well, it depends on how old they are.
They're like 15.
Well,
It just seems awkward because I was just like
wow.
showing
Well,
Alexander's
look at
little.
the last thing. She said,
Ooh, amnesia. Yeah. Just showing
Oh, what the
Alexander's
fuck?
little dick. I was like, guys are getting horny. Sorry.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Sorry, niece.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat,
It's a thick ass empire. No, I hope your niece enjoyed though. For real talk.
So all these goddamn shaky buildings.
Classic amnesia. I thought I was gonna burp, but then I didn't. What was I gonna ask you? Wipe down your trousers, young man. There is blood and sweat. Oh, there is blood in this sweat and this most unseemly. Yeah. I remember what I was gonna ask you. What were things when you were a kid that, like, it was like stupid, but it made you laugh. But like looking back, I was like, oh, that was dumb. Like for example, say hi, Emily and Billy. Hi, Emily and Billy. Mario 3 is very good. I'm glad that your aunt is getting you to play it. Your aunt is like, okay. No, I'm just kidding. Stab. So when I was younger, my brother and my sister, it was from Ed, Edd and Eddy. He would always, what? Nothing. Don't worry about it. He was always like, the Ed, the stupid one, would always be like, oh, butter toast, and that was like, my sister and my brother would be like, butter toast. I was like, ha! That's so funny.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
I remember one time my brother and I, we were playing catch in the basement, and it wasn't really, like, the lights were just like a regular light bulb kind of just like coming out of the ceiling, and my brother threw the basketball at me, and he hit the fucking light bulb, and it shattered everywhere. And he was like, oh shit. 7 more months until ASEN. I just had a dream about, well, it wasn't ASEN, it was Midwest Fur Fest that I had a dream about. But it was like everyone in the ASEN group was there and we were all rooming. So that's weird. I just thought about that last night. I was just thinking about ASEN.
What were you trying to ask me?
Just like what were things when you were a kid that you found really funny that were just like stupid little things?
Where once we sat to weep lilies passing under weapons that cannot slay the angels to retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald, where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered those secret places and taken refuge there. So your name is Oswald.
Yeah.
And the wife was Lily. Grand Hall. That voice on the telephone, he speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him. Like a twin pulled away from the other at birth, I feel we are entwined, though I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me, I know there are splendid architectures hidden in the dark, if I can only find the entrances. Did we read all of the other ones?
Yeah, those are the 2 I missed.
Did they just appear randomly? You don't, like, pick them up?
No, I was picking them up.
Oh, okay, we just weren't reading.
Oh, wait, no, I lied. I wasn't picking them up.
Yeah,
I think
those appear in the journal after certain things happen.
I used to think literally anything was funny. I remember being in like elementary school or middle school, and someone would say cupcakes, and sorry, that was just so good, dude. And I would just start laughing. I was so random. XD random, yeah. Random nacho biscuit days. Josh, stop. You're one lucky rabbit. Dude, that's like Dr. Rabbit.
I remember thinking certain like scenes from things like movies that I would watch with Brianna were really funny. Like we watched Spirited Away a whole bunch when we were little, and there is a scene.
Raised to be weebs at a young age.
I know you haven't seen it for a while. Oh, you've seen it.
I saw it. It was like not even a
the
year
part
ago I
where Yubaba's twin is following them around as the paper. And there's the one that's left. Haku's tail like snaps her in half. After she like materializes and talks to Chihiro. She goes, "Ow, paper cuts,"
Oh, that's right.
and then like disappears. My sister and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I still think it's kind of funny, but like not nearly as much.
Yeah.
We thought it was really fucking funny. So.
Where the fuck is the phone?
Hello.
Hello.
And I feel like every little kid at a certain age thinks just like randomness is funny.
Yeah, especially in our day and age.
XD
Yeah.
things.
Especially growing up around when we did.
Yeah.
Okay, on Bears and Bathtubs, so yeah, they do just show up as you like do things.
And after the
go into
party, she took
places.
my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite the magician. My darling Lily Beth, my father's house has many rooms, and as for mine, well, also has its secret chambers."
She's lying. She was just using instant transmission like Goku. She
Is
goes,
that everything?
yeah.
Okay. So this dude has a bunch of secret passageways here. Do you want to read it?
Sure. Should I
December
keep? Wait,
20th,
what? Should I keep the
1899.
banda? What? I don't know what the hell are you saying, John?
Should I keep the banda?
The band-aids on.
Oh, he's asking me.
Oh.
You don't have to if you don't want to. If they're bothering you, you can take them off. It's more just
My ex wore Invader Zim shorts. I assume you meant to say shirts, not shorts. In middle school because it was so random. She cringed about it later in life.
I mean, I liked Invader Zim, but Invader Zim is basically like also random XD.
Yeah,
Like that's the whole humor of it. And they're bringing Invader Zim back for like the Invader Zim movie, and like we want to, like we grew up with it, so we want to go see it, but also it's gonna be like, keep your wounds covered.
Your gaping wounds.
No, John, you can take them off if you don't want to wear them anymore. If they're gonna bother you, it's mostly just for like immediately after the shot. So.
Yeah, John got shot today.
He got vaccinated.
No, he got shot by a 9mm. And
as did I.
a visitor. Damn. And she's fine now.
December 20th, 1899. I was just reading the date.
Yeah.
Because you didn't read the last one. You can read the rest.
Oh, okay. I am to have a visitor, the distinguished Professor A. He has come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club, but I am not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Kipper, that's the brother from Napoleon Dynamite.
Is it the Kipper or the Ripper?
Oh, it's probably the Ripper.
No.
But it does look like a K.
Well, cause it's either cut off or no.
Yeah.
No, it's. I think you're right. I think it's just like a fancy K. Anyway, continue.
He was often called to pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs. And now he comes to me to doff and wheedle and my dear sir, but you must still grieve. I'm just like, my brain has holes in it, sorry. And perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse, that would simply poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the tripery, I believe. See whether his stomach, so trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsy, vivisected whores, damn dude, that's kind of disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of his golden age. I may even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now, and we bring their toys to them. Yes, my friend. Oh, if it's a shot, then don't worry about it. No, he won't. I'm not reading that. But you're right.
That's racist. How dare you say racist things to my boyfriend?
John, 2 words, dude. Get bodied. No, 3. Sorry. Get bodied, kid. Even though I think you're older than me by like a month. Hello, you've got a base.
God damn it.
That was another thing that I thought was really funny when I was younger.
Jack
That
Black.
line. No, well, I still think Jack Black's fine. I love Jack Black. This is ill-advised. If Mother saw me doing this, I would certainly be grounded. She would say, Clarke, no more reading Rudyard Kipling for you. And I'd say, but Mom, it's the 1800s. What else is a boy to do?
Where's the phone?
I think it's too late. Oh my gosh. If suddenly the frame rate drops, that's not the stream, that's the game. Unless it's doing it like constantly. I can't open that door.
There's lots of fake doors in this house.
Fake doors.
Real fake doors.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. That's my favorite. He gave him Yeezys. Did you? Kanye West went to Uganda and gave a bunch of people the Yeezys.
They're probably just like, what am I supposed to do?
They're like, ooh, what's this? I mean, they still need shoes.
I feel like Yeezys are not the right choice for that, but okay.
Yeah, free shoes.
I guess.
So it was snowing in Illinois. My family was talking about it too. Yeah, I literally
Where's the
only
gun?
I don't think I can touch it. Is that pig on
There's
this?
no hand. No, it's a.
I think it's a
There was a
bear
pig
head.
on another statue's head though.
Yeah. It literally snowed for like 5 minutes. Actually, no, it was probably like 10 minutes. And it melted as soon as it hit the ground, and everyone was so fucking mad. It's like, you guys are being babies. Like,
It was snowing like horizontally. It was. So
yeah,
bad.
yeah, because it was really, really windy.
It went from being sunny to hailing to. I don't remember reading it here.
The perfect, yeah.
To snowing like sideways. It snowed for more than 5 minutes at least.
It was like,
When I was at work, it was. And then
it was like not, it was like,
but it
30
went from
minutes
sunny,
maybe.
from like sunny and warm out to hailing to the snowing
Snow.
sideways in the span of like a minute.
Yeah.
It was like or like maybe 2 minutes.
It was snowing sideways. Penis. John's. I'm gonna get glomped by this motherfucker.
Whoa, what the fuck, were you moving it?
Yeah, I'm moving it.
That bear must not be very heavy. Was there something behind it that you opened? Oh. Oh, this is the image from the loading screen thing.
You can see a bunch of reused assets from Dark Descent.
You know what
It's just machinery.
it's still smoky.
A little, yeah. I will hide.
You need to hide.
No.
Are there monsters in this game?
Yeah, there are.
No.
Just not till later.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, well, to be honest, I don't remember when they show up.
Butterflies.
Aw. Yo, is this one of the
He's
one
so
of,
angry.
one of them Guardians of Ga'Hoole? Oh,
Spoder!
it's a big spider.
That's a big flat spider. There's nothing to pick up there.
Fuck this game.
Well, it's just because that was at least something to look for. And in here is notes where at least you could find like laudanum and tinder boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like oil.
Yeah. Well, there's no oil in this game. I don't think there's tinder. I'm not sure if there's tinder boxes. I don't remember.
There might be tinder boxes
Been
like
picking up
candles later.
Picked up
maybe?
like 4 or 5 notes, but that's about it.
Yeah. This is. I guess maybe I'm not, it's not really a complaint. It's more of an observation.
Josh, you're such a dick. Oh, I thought you were saying that to the well, you're still a dick, Josh. Whatever. Kipling for you. Classic Clarke _streams. Josh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
That was a
mean
very long quote. That's funny.
I don't know what that did, but it probably did something.
Fuck if I know.
These dang ass doors.
I don't know. Probably did something. Are we trying to leave
Jesus
the house?
Christ, Josh. John timed him out for 600 seconds. Jesus, don't time him out for a whole minute. Or 10 minutes, sorry.
I like this taxidermy room. I figured you were gonna say something about it. Wait! Message deleted!
Yeah, because John timed him out for 10 minutes.
Oh, so you can't see what he was writing either?
It's just all ha-has.
Yeah.
I forgot that that's your picture.
Ew! That's grody.
It's Jessie from Pokemon.
It's still a gross picture of her. Also, I don't like Jessie very much. She's annoying. I like
Okay, there
James,
you go.
though.
Thank you, John. Get timed out, kid.
It still says message deleted, though.
Yeah, it won't. It won't get rid of it. It doesn't always say that. pictures like this. I'm subscribed to this subreddit that's called r/wrong controller, and it's people like they have like a GameCube or something in front of them. It's like of various advertisements, and it's like an Xbox or something in front of them, and they're holding like a Wii U controller and like stuff like that.
I'm gonna subscribe to that because that sounds really funny.
It's not very active, but it's kind of funny.
Well, I've never seen it before, so.
She's being choked. Oh, okay. Jesse's being choked in that picture. I was gonna time out John, because why not? Then
r/wrong controller.
then I realized this is the one stream I watch where I'm not a mod. That's exactly why you're not a mod. It's because you're gonna time him out just because. Oh yeah, that one. I'm sorry, but when John typed penis, my guts popped out of my ears. Thought you meant the one where her eyeballs are huge and she has a Simpson mouth. No, that's from my DeviantArt page. John at least timed Josh out because he was spamming and being annoying. Oh, I didn't see this before. Edwin and Enoch's Diary, October 3rd, 1899. Oh, it's getting dangerously close to, well, to today's date. Yeah.
It's a PSP.
It's a PSP with Mario Kart 8 on it.
And there's a fucking GameCube controller.
Yeah. Daddy says we're not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook, and he came and shouted at us, just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Oh, that's the bear. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, but he always lets us help polish them, so it can't be that. Anyway, the room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They are often angry, or that's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. We don't like it in there anywy. Fucking little babies.
PS Vita tearaway
this
paper.
picture. Yeah.
For its PS4 knack in a GameCube with an SP thing and an Xbox controller.
And an Ethernet cord.
Cable.
Yeah. When doesn't he do that exactly? No. Josh, I love you, dude. Josh, I'm excited to play My Hero with you. Comes out Friday, I think, right? I can't remember. I keep forgetting if it's Tuesday or Friday, and I keep looking it up, and like multiple sources will say, some sources say,
I must say,
hello.
my dear man, you look awful.
Yes,
Some
sir.
sources say Tuesday, some say
I think I
Friday.
picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Yo, we drink those. Friday. Okay, that's what I thought. We gotta figure out winter plans soon. Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about that soon, actually. Couldn't remember if it was Tuesday or Friday, because yeah, like multiple sources are like, some are like Tuesdays, some say Friday, so I'm like, oh. Oops. Alright, now we're outside. Okay, this is meant to happen, this isn't. Yeah, so you go outside in this game. Yeah. I remember when this game came out, though, I was like, whoa, I'm actually outside. How revolutionary.
Can we here already?
No. It probably just looks the same as a different room we were in.
Not there's a second bathroom, I guess. Friday is my next day off.
My next day off is when, or well, technically tomorrow, but I was supposed to work, but someone took my shift.
Okay.
So,
I only work for 4 hours, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Yeah, we're here already with like, cause there's like the pool room and everything.
oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Man, I'm sore.
I'm sorry.
It's not as bad as John. John had one in each arm, and it was considerably worse than the other. Like it added. And he has to get it 2 more times.
Did
At
you
least
get...
he got HPV also.
What is that?
A human papillomavirus.
Oh.
It's like the number 1 like sexually
I thought you were saying
transmitted disease in the world.
B. I thought you were saying B.
HPV.
Yeah.
Which it's just recommended for people 21 and up to get it.
Yeah.
Or 21 to 65. Because it's a big factor in causing cancer. So, especially in like females, but also males. I have to wait and either try to get it at my like set up to like go in and have it done at my doctor's office, which is actually probably the smarter thing to do because otherwise it's going to be $180 per shot.
Well,
at
that sucks.
At the pharmacy. And while I would like to be able to like add to their numbers, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is.
Because you have to do it 3 times.
Ooh.
You get the first one, and then 2 months later you get the second part, and then 6 months later you get the third part.
I'll have a long winter break, hopefully. I'll be driving back for it, probably. Okay, that's good.
Although I do have to make another
Special.
doctor's appointment for something, so maybe I'll just ask if they can do it at that office.
Let's see. Fuck, I just got spooked by my hand. The fuck was the billiards room? What was the first movie that you can remember watching? Because I don't know if you were like this, but when I was a kid, I was just happy to be seeing a movie, like going to a theater and seeing a movie. Like no matter what, I was just happy to be there, so I had a good time. Well, the first movie I remember thinking like, wow, this sucks, I don't want to keep watching this, was Happy Feet.
I like that movie. I think it's cute.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and it probably isn't. I'm sure it's fine.
Most of the time when I was taken to a movie theater or I was watching a movie, was a movie that I knew that I liked and it was at home.
Mhm.
Or it was a movie that I wanted to see that like my parents or my grandma would take me to. I remember the first time that happened, it was a birthday party that I was forced to go to. I didn't really want to go because I knew that it was going to be a movie birthday party. It was for one of my mom's like coworkers' kids or something. And I remember nice. I remember not wanting to be there because I didn't really want to watch the movie. I don't think I ever expressed it out loud to anybody. I just sort of thought it to myself as a child because I kind of knew.
Oh my god, this ball.
I think the other one is spinning too.
Yeah,
On
but
the
it's not
other
spinning
side.
as fast.
Good game design.
Yes.
So it was the movie Valiant.
I don't think I know what that is. I've heard of it, but
it's
I
a very
don't know what it is.
old movie. It's basically about pigeons that are like in the army. It's like it was just strange. And like later on, I found out that Ewan McGregor is one of the voices in it, and I was just
really?
like, oh, that makes me like it slightly more. But I don't remember anything about the ending. It was just a little bird named Valiant who is like wants to join the army, basically. And it was just weird.
I actually just remembered. Happy Feet wasn't the first one, or at least I don't know.
That was the first movie I was ever made to watch. Where I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
I remember my dad took it because we were in like the summer reading program at the library, and one of the rewards was you got tickets to go see a movie at the Arcada for free.
I loved going to the Arcada.
And
It's like an old theater. It's
yeah,
cool.
but my dad just picked shitty movies. So he was like, my brother and I, he was like, let's go see Black Beauty, which is the horse movie. And we're both like young boys. It's not exactly the movie either of us wanted to see.
Wait, what was it?
Black Beauty.
Oh, I was made to read that book and I didn't like the book. much.
And my brother and I were like, Dad, can we please go? And he wouldn't. I don't remember if we did leave or not, but I think our dad got mad because we didn't like it. Classic father. Okay. What? Did I miss a valve? God, all the walkthroughs for this game fucking suck.
Yeah.
Okay. Answer the phone, but I didn't. When it's done, go back to the previous room and into the other door. The door straight ahead is locked. Ignore it and go to the door on the right. They're here? Here. I have them already. I don't think this is the correct room. Nah, it's not. Oh my god. This game's frame rate is not the greatest. It's having a lot of issues. Let's see. Go out the door to the right. You'll see a painting. Okay, this is not the door. Door ahead is locked. Here's the one to the right. Oh, I can take this painting off the wall. Okay.
James, why are you saying get off your phone? Is he on the stream?
Hi, James. Tell him, James.
the
Talk
fuck?
to him.
Go back to the stream for a second.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Read Boswell Jim.
You guys just wrap up in... Okay, sorry. That movie was bad, yeah. I remember. Oh, jeez. I like the part where the egg dropped. That was, you're thinking of Osmosis Jones, dude. What was your question? I don't remember.
Wait. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, my question to her was, what was the first movie where you remember, like, not liking as a kid?
What was your question? Oh, fuck, I saw part of Valiant. I saw Valiant on my birthday in school. I'm pretty sure Colin was there.
That movie was bad. I remember a thing. I carry pigeon. You guys wrap up Amnesia? Yeah, we finished the first one. Now we're playing the second one. Now it's like, hi, though. Hey, I was listening in before. If someone tells you you have a nice name, just say thanks. I got it for my birthday. That's what my boss told me to say, too. Stream just got...
I don't know. I don't remember very much about Valiant. All I know is that Ewan McGregor is a voice, and it's kind of not.
Is it animated?
It is animated.
Okay.
So did you find the last valve, or
I found another valve.
is that a broom in the corner? What is that? Ew, what the fuck is this weird blood shoot thing? Ew.
Greetings, I am a Riven. Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony. The Ant-Man himself.
Excuse me?
That's what John calls him.
Oh, why?
Because his name is Anthony.
Oh.
A-N-T.
Okay. I thought it was like a Paul Rudd thing.
Something funny that happened at work with me and Anthony, though. We were both, like, really tired, and, like, I hadn't been there very long, but we were talking. It was, like, just kind of a bad day, and he was saying something, and there was a pause, and he's like, as I type my name, Anthony, because he swapped the two letters around, so he's Anthony. Antnoy. Hands are blue.
Hands are bleeding, raw. scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
Come here, children.
I don't
Don't
think any
want that.
child. I don't think any child would respond well to that. Or no child should. Anthnoi.
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 I was talking about the bear, but I did that already. My own sausages, simple bear sausages.
Stop.
Start.
No.
In this room, go to the trophy of the bear. Go out of the trophy room and head out the open way in front. You'll come to a large dining room.
Dining room. Dining room.
This way to the dining room. I think. Yeah. Run on the table.
I wonder if the children were a hallucination. I'm assuming that they were, because we saw them through the painted window before.
Yeah.
And we could only hear them before, and now we haven't heard anything.
Well, I also haven't really been making very much progress in a while,
Well,
so
it's very unclear as to where we're supposed to be going, so I don't think it's your fault.
it's also just talking with someone else during it makes it harder to focus.
Yeah.
Talking to people and stuff.
But it's more interesting this way.
Yeah. Head out the opposite door. Head out the door opposite of the phone that leads out and finally through the door at the end.
Moving straight through the catwalk. Oh, man. Catwalk. Doesn't this man have keys to his own house? Or does he... I guess it's amnesia. So
Yeah.
You don't remember anything.
Yeah.
So, are the voice lines him getting flashbacks of things that he said? I wonder.
I don't know. You don't really need tinder boxes for the most part because you can just kind of turn lights on and off. Where's the
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What phone? I assume not in here. Let's see. Same as before, go back out the trophy room. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Fuck. Where's the trophy room?
To the thing with the bear, right?
Yeah, I think it's over here. Is it? Oh. Wait.
You came through this way before, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it's because I pulled both of the valves. So now I can go down the center.
Whoa, was this blood here before?
What blood? Oh.
What the fuck?
I don't know, maybe.
Holy shit, I don't remember seeing that before.
It might not have been
Well,
there.
is that supposed to be like the wife leaving the bed? Or some hallucination of it, I'm guessing. That's really gross.
To each his own, I guess.
Whoa, what was that?
What?
The open thing.
What open thing?
Nope, turn that way. What is
Oh, I
this?
did this already.
Oh, okay. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Give me the trophy room.
Give me the cheese. Nope. I don't want that. I showed that to my parents and they thought it was really funny.
I remember when we were in middle school or high school or something, when I first discovered that. I think I was like a sophomore in high school, actually. I came
What is
over
it
to your...
called? Pumpkin dot something.
Pumpkin.avi, I think. I showed it to Colin, and we were playing... I like, found the game, we were playing the game. It's not hard to find.
Yeah.
And,
You can still play it.
yeah, you can. He goes, give me the juice. And I kept, like, clicking it. He's like, give me the juice. And Colin's mom came in, and she got mad. Because she was like, he better be saying juice. Because I guess she thought he was saying Jews.
He is saying juice, though.
He is, yeah, but... I was kind of mashing it so fast that it was kind of hard to tell. It was funny. And then I had to talk to Colin's, hold a conversation with Colin's mom while I was extremely high. And it was funny.
Oh.
Okay, I did it.
I want the money. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
Dang, people are talking.
Oh,
Dang,
Jesus.
a lot of people are talking. This doesn't seem spooky at all. I mean, you got infinite light. Yeah, it's definitely not as spooky as the first one. We also, like, just started it.
That's a stunning Phil Harris impression. But
Who's
you
Phil
mentioned
Harris?
Magic Arena last week in chat, and I tried it, and now I'm hooked. I see this. You should have your lights off there.
What do you mean?
You should
I
add
don't
me to your friends list, blah, blah, blah.
What do I get?
There's a
No, I wish. Amnesia, where the fuck did I leave my keys? I just fucking had them. Oh, Magic the Gathering Arena is really good. It's software. Friends list on what platform? Back to the topic. Just making a joke about Arena not having one because I'm grumpy about it. Oh dang, yeah, I'm sure they'll edit once these open beta. Now that's epic. Give me the Jews. Gives gypsies. Give me the Jew for the win. No! I don't want that.
Nope, I don't want that. More blood, yay! Ew! Yeah. Stop.
Do you remember that, Colin? The Jews thing. Colin, do you remember the classic Jews scenario? Oh my god! Everything's a circle. Dude, it all connects to each other.
All my
It's
squares
just like
are
Dark Souls.
circles.
Like, did this one already. I'm mad.
It's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this
Does he
way.
really never go this way?
I couldn't before.
Oh, okay.
Outdoors.
Whoa, what the fuck? That's the prettiest island I've ever seen.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, it's not really an island if it's just a ship, is it?
I was like, that's not an island, that's a card.
I'm gonna save that, though. That's really cool.
Ship me off, go on then. Not totally, but it rings a bell. Walkthrough adds like 4 minutes of chat delay. Yeah, that's why I need another monitor. What is a ship but a mobile island?
Fair enough.
Spewing the mad truths.
We found an egg. A stone egg.
A stone egg, you fucking dumbass little kid. You really don't know what egg means, do you? Stupid ass little bitch. Fucking kill yourself, you inept child.
I don't think
That's
so. I think
immediately
we did
gonna
that.
record it.
I'm pretty sure the dad did that. Against the rising waters. Curled into his cabin, he barely noticed the passing weeks.
Oh, those are
The
chapter
swell-
names.
Yeah.
I just
The
realized.
swell nearly sunk her, but his fever kept it afloat. In the dark, his song glowing. Whatever.
Isn't this game not good? It's okay. What is a ship but a motorized turtle? That's Master Roshi.
That's Yeah, we've heard that this game is pretty mediocre.
It's definitely not as
but-
good as the first one, but I wouldn't say it's the.
But we're playing it anyway.
Yeah. It's definitely not as good as the first one. I remember playing it and thinking that it was okay when I played it. Oomph! Slow coach. Oh, hello.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
What the fuck is Mysterious Snowman? So I guess your name is Oswald Mandus?
Mandus, yeah.
You have a last name now.
Yeah, it's Billion Mandus. What is a turtle but a being which gave humans bending abilities? A. They had to say slow coach because Nintendo has not invented Slowpoke yet. They say slow coach in Xenoblade 1. She goes, come on, slow coach. And she goes, don't jump the gun now. Because she uses a gun and it's very funny. Everyone say, ha! Yes, I get it. Huh, yes, me, Peter. Yo, machine broke.
So I'll ask you this question because I was asking John earlier.
Okay.
We went out to meet up with Anthony for Pokemon Go Community Day. And before we did that, I asked him, regardless of like whether the Pokemon are good or not, if Pokemon were real and you were a trainer, what 6 would you have as like your 6 like favorite Pokemon to just have?
Well, definitely Poochyena.
I'm making lists of people's different teams just because I'm interested.
Fuck, this is like asking me to choose between my children.
That's what he said. But he finally,
What, John or?
he finally picked, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, you guys feel free to answer too.
Yes.
What did John say? I'm curious.
John had said Typhlosion, Victini, right away, and then
Right.
he thought for a while, then
Those were the
picked
first two that came
Komala
to my head. Oh yeah.
and Bulbasaur. And then he had a really hard time picking like the last two. He finally said Mary.
Yeah.
And then he really didn't want to pick the last one, but he finally just said Ditto.
All bones in
Because
the orchard.
he could,
That's a cheating answer.
but Ditto's cute.
But it's
so it's
fair,
fine.
yeah. It's
With its legs about me.
no, that's an ascended
This
answer.
wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
This is like when we made Alec pick his favorite Pokemon. That was funny. That took him like an hour. Okay, so Poochyena. Fucking cheater. What do it? Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
Also, Anthony, I was going to ask you this question too, so if you're still there, I would like to hear your answers. I would like to hear anyone's answers, really. So you picked Poochyena.
Yeah, I want to ask you this question, but I don't think you'll like the question.
What is the question?
Are these Pokemon, you know, can I do anything with them? She just gave me a look.
How would you do that? Why would you ask me this question?
That's why I said I should. Because that influences my answer. Are you tired of me asking about Magic yet, Ronnie? Oh, has he been asking about
I mean, I
Magic
just
yet?
don't really play very much anymore, and I only play, like, the decks that I have. I'm working on some EDH decks, and, like, Anthony's gonna try to build me a Legacy deck so we can play Legacy. But I just don't play very much. I mostly play Hearthstone. Because it's something it's easier for me to keep up with. But I'm also not... I don't really care about Magic Online. I've already invested so much into the physical cards that I don't want to do. So...
Clarke must build a team about unfuckable Pokemon.
I mean,
fate worse than death.
it's mostly what are your 6 favorite Pokemon, regardless of typing and
Yeah.
whether they're good in meta or not, or like good for fighting.
Well, almost none of my Pokemon are good. One of my favorite Pokemon are good.
Yeah, Magic is expensive, so I'm never gonna go back to like the last because I used to do like competitive a lot. You know this, Noah. So it's just kind of like I don't really want to go back. The last time I went back was for the Ixalan release, like over a year ago now. Played in Sealed and came in second because I just played Hearthstone for like the past year straight. So I actually got really good at like sort of like mechanics and stuff. It helped me understand Magic more. So
If you want to play a fun game with a good community, play Overwatch. That's
No,
very
thank
true.
you.
Yeah. Overwatch
I play
and League.
Overwatch very sparingly, and also it's basically dead now. So
I don't know if that's true. I think it's just not as
I
popular
don't really
as it was
know
before.
anybody that plays it like
Still has a
consistently.
very. I know a couple.
Isn't that a thing?
Josh. I wouldn't even say that Josh plays it consistently, but I have some people on my friends list that still play it quite a bit. I see
The
people
only person
still
I
play
ever
it all
see
the time
like
on
post
Twitter.
about Overwatch consistently is Nathan,
Yeah,
and it's always about him buying the fucking pop figures that I care nothing about. So
they're gross.
I like certain pop figures. Like I'm trying to get the Destiny ones just because it's Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
You can like, I mean, that's like my game.
Yeah.
Other than like Animal Crossing, obviously. What is that? Oh, it's just a hook.
I know. I thought it was like a baby head.
I thought it was something gross, but
Well,
unless you
baby
think
head's
hooks
not
are gross. No, I was saying like I thought it was something gross like that.
Hook is gross.
I thought the movie was okay.
I haven't seen it in a very long time. When I saw it, I was in the hospital, so I think I have a bit of a negative connotation to it.
Oh, okay.
It's not like League's not popular anymore, or WoW. I mean, obviously the memes and stuff slowed down the years following release, but people still play it. Yeah, I think it still has a very dedicated following. I think it's just not everyone is still playing it. It's like when people are like, Pokemon Go is dead, but it's really not. It's just, it doesn't have 20 million players like it did at the start.
Yeah.
Because it was such a massive thing at first that now is just like normal, but because it isn't massive anymore, people say it's dead. Not like League's not popular anymore, or WoW, yeah.
I don't know.
Because I mean, they still update Overwatch pretty frequently.
Yeah, they do. I know because I get the update patches all the time. It impedes my progress for updating
Do
Hearthstone.
the legendaries count for the teams? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
can
like
pick
literally
legendaries.
anything counts.
It's just your 6 favorite Pokemon. Mine, for example, were Volcarona, obviously. And I said Galvantula or Joltik because they're the same evolution line. Leafeon, either a Minun or a Plusle, probably not both of them. Spinarak and Scizor.
There's no 5.
Volcarona, Galvantula, Leafeon, Minun, Spinarak, and Scizor.
Oh.
If we're picking those ones.
Hey, hi.
Yes, you are still here. So you have 1 so far, which is Poochyena.
Yeah. Well, I'm also trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
I know. But
Early Rockruff.
Rockruff.
Another one. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Probably Lycanroc Midnight form instead of Rockruff. I don't know. It's hard.
I'm just gonna say Lycanroc.
Lycanroc Midnight. Because I would definitely take Lycanroc Midnight over Midday.
Well,
Or Dusk.
I'm just writing Lycanroc. I'm not gonna specify.
Okay. Dang, I have 8 friends online. To find the room with the collapsed stairs. Wait, this is the... Okay, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Go back to the area behind you and make a left through the open gates. Perfect, okay. I'm back on track. Go beneath the wooden frame and pull the handle on the wall. Oh, behind here?
What is that?
I need my glasses. So go behind the wooden frame. I assume that's what this is. Let's pull the handle. Oh, hello. Don't think this is the way that it meant for me to come up here.
Can you go in?
Oops.
It's the first time you're taking damage.
Yeah.
That's something. That's a big old saw.
It's used for a grip his head.
Those are big.
You can make two. I don't know what the fuck it's talking about. I was going the right way. Go beneath the wooden frame and pull the handle on the wall. I don't see anything either. Oh. Got it. Barrels will roll down, you'll be able to go up. Yeah, I did that already though. Just push the lever, backtrack down until you find a gate that was previously closed and go through. Keep following the path to find another machine at the end of the catwalk with another broken fuse. Okay. Epic. I call myself a leap gamer. Maybe I missed something. That's where I went up, I think. Actually, no, I don't think so.
So go back for a second. Like go back down to the hall. Yeah. I thought I saw like a second place that you could go. I guess. Oh.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Barrels will roll down, you'll be able to go up. Which it did. To the right, there's another machine with a working fuse. Just pull a lever, backtrack down until you find the gate that was previously closed and go through.
So I think we need that fuse.
Which I thought was this gate. It says follow the path along the catwalk.
What about that thing in the wall?
What thing?
Turn back that way. This.
Oh, I don't think it does anything. It's kind of just
Okay.
for show.
It's for decoration.
Oh.
This is what I was talking about.
Oh,
I
I
saw
didn't
you
see
go
this.
that way. I was like, that looks like stairs.
Okay,
But...
here we go.
Okay, so I was right. Well,
So Lycanroc. Calm down, I'm trying to think of a Pokemon.
I will put it because it's specific.
Let me see what this does.
Hello? It'd be nice to have an inventory.
Yeah, it would.
August 19th, 1899. Von Reichenbach writes of the Odic Forest. Whilst the ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul, they are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here in our temples of steel I have witnessed the severed head of a man recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in a solution of the Brennenberg compound. Brennenberg again, so it's connected. Brennenberg compound opened his eyes and cried, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Willie. It is too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." So they're trying to make the wire tonic, I'm guessing?
Tyrantrum, Donphan, Charizard, Rayquaza, Lapras, and Meganium Bayleaf. Add in Sceptile if Angry Sky Snake doesn't count. It counts. It said everything counts.
So Collins, 1-0.
Peeper Snort. Same. That's what they called me in high school. That's what they called me today.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
That's funny. They just said the funny.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
I told you he'd come.
I'm opening Vault 101. The vault that contains Zoe. Or Jamie Lynn Spears.
understand what Noah is talking about.
What do you mean?
Because he goes, I think you missed a door just behind you, and then blah,
That was
blah.
before.
And then all of a sudden he goes, no, I meant mine, Josh.
Because Josh asked him, Josh said, Noah talk, are you his house? And I think he meant to say, are you at his house? Like at my, here.
Oh. You
I
don't
said
have
no,
a
I'm at
streaming
mine.
personality. Okay, I get it. I missed what.
Did I say that to you, Noah talk?
You have to pick more than just Typhlosion and Tyranitar.
Push the lever forward, but it won't let me.
Like forward?
Yeah. So keep following the
Can
path.
you mess with the dials?
No, I tried.
Just punch the pressure gauge. That works in anime.
It's true. He's got a
Ding ding.
I tried with these two and they're stuck in place.
Well, shite.
Go to the room where you found the first fuse, grab another one, and make your way back to the machine. Oh. It's missing a fuse. I have one right outside.
Okay. Hello.
Where? Oh. God damn it, I'm stupid. No, you're not. I'm sorry, stupid. Oh, Jesus. Boy, you about to do it.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, give me my thingy. Thank you, my friend. Alright, what did that do?
Every time I see this like light thing up there, these lights, I think they're ghosts. Or, like,
Oh,
ghosts.
yeah. Woo.
Spooky. The collar, the neck, the noose. 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of water, a pinch of salt, a handful of mince, a bay leaf, a herb. Which herb, though? A skeleton key for the nursery, and a mixing will go together. Huh.
Pick Mega Typhlosion and Robo Tyranitar. I don't think No Talk is blaming anyone for that. My favorite Pokemon is Megazord. Well, that actually sounds like a Pokemon. Yeah, I thought when you said that at first, I thought you meant like Mega Charizard. Metagross for a third one, that's a good one. Zordameg. Meg. I just
Metagross.
want to let you know, I have 17 types of autism now because I was vaccinated. John, it doesn't count if you had that before the vaccination, dude. Hey, who let you on the internet then? Dude, you're like Arceus. Same. Okay, John, I'm sorry. John, I say this because I love you. Also because I thought that was kind of clever. I mean, in reality it wasn't, but... Robo Tyranitar made me think of the Power Ranger Zords, yeah.
Yeah.
I have such visions to share with thee. Yet I'm surely unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes. Making it clear, madness, that my thoughts and words can
I thought your character was just doing that like it was supposed to.
No.
I was just like, what the fuck? Why?
Robo Tyranitar was in black and white.
What, really?
I just finished black and white.
Is that real?
Mischievous for 4. That's a good one. Also, I'm glad that you said Mischievous and not Miss Magius, by the way. Because Mischievous is way better. You could totally hack him into your team. What are you talking about? Is this... you know what? That's the thing, is I don't want to... There's Pokemon that I kind of want. John, I actually almost texted you saying that yesterday.
What?
Baby, your Facebook's been deactivated. Call me, I'm worried sick.
I thought he was saying that to me, and I didn't know he was talking. I was about to frantically check Facebook. You shithead.
Hell yeah, it is. No, you dunce. It's real. What are you talking about?
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I shall return. Oh.
Ever since I saw them in Red's Cave, yeah, Mischievous is cool. I don't know, probably either Slowpoke or Slowbro, but I'm not sure which one I like more. Probably Slow. I don't know, it's hard. We integrate the October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of laudanum derivative to subdue the product even more before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. And we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further suit the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. So I think these pigs might be acoustic. Yeah, I want to see what this is. Robo Tyranitar is in the movie building, or you can star in films. It's like a side quest. Oh, whoa, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't do that. Anybody like the Mexican stereotype Pokemon? Hey, cabrón, what's the matter? You wake up on the wrong side of the burrito. Hawlucha, that's one of my favorites. Oh, wait, the other one. Yeah, Ludicolo. He's got a little rain dish on his head. He collects rain on his head. And he goes... Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. I want to play that game soon on here. Dancing Mexican Pineapple. Oh, hello. Ronnie, we've discovered pigs.
What am I gonna do?
I found pigs.
Some pigs?
Yeah, dead
Actual
pigs, yeah. Well, I mean, they're dead, but yeah. One works at the bar in Detective Pikachu. That seems very fitting. Also put Slowbro on my list, probably.
Slowbro? Okay.
Yeah, I can't decide between Slowpoke or Slowbro. I love them both. Bofa. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man, as if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, running carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets. Alleys and gutters running freely with the careless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust. Bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-by, and yet this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. He found the pigs. That's the game. Yeah, we can turn it off, actually. Put Slowbro instead of Slowbro.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I love Slowbro. I love them both. I don't know if I really want them on there, but I can't think of like other. I'll also put Lucario. Also, and before people are like, oh, this is free. Oh, it's oh.
So,
More
Anthony,
pigs,
do
by
you
the way.
want Ludicolo on your team? I'm confused.
Are you making Pokemon teams? Yeah, we're talking about basically just. Here,
If-
say it again.
It's basically the question of if Pokemon were real and you were only allowed 6 Pokemon, what 6 Pokemon they were, regardless of whether they're good or not, just 6 Pokemon that you would like to have, like in real life. I guess if Pokemon were real.
Making your friends into a Pokemon
That's
league.
true. Pumping station. I thought that said pumpkin station.
I wish.
It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simmons' works.
Mr. Yarnum.
But Yarnum?
No,
it's-
Yarham. No, Yarnum's Bloodborne.
But the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum. Of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way.
Oh no, not that I'm racist or anything. Not that I'm racist or anything, but God, do I hate Mexicans. My favorite is when someone's like, oh, I don't like whatever, like, and then someone, like, for example, Stuart, my friend Stuart's Puerto Rican, and
Yes.
his, I forget who it was. Oh, it was his girlfriend's sister's boyfriend was like, I really don't like Hispanic people. He's like, they're so lazy, blah, 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 which, by the way, I do not agree with. I'm quoting.
What, Stuart said that, or?
No. Stuart's, so his girlfriend Cassidy,
Yeah.
his sister's boyfriend, or her sister's boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
His name is Luke. And, he was like, and then Cassidy's dad was like, you do realize that Stuart's Puerto Rican, right? And he's like, oh, but, well, not you. I like you. He's like, you're different. He's like, dude, that makes it worse. Because one of my supervisors doesn't like Mexicans. But he's like, oh, but Miguel and Marvin, which are like, Miguel's one of my supervisors and Marvin's one of my coworkers. He's like, but you two are okay. It's like, don't say that. That just makes it worse.
Yeah.
I actually want to cosplay it, Toasterinen, but I want to play the game first. Yeah, don't be a fake fan. Your best friend is Mexican. It's okay. Yeah, that makes me not racist. I have a Mexican friend. Otherwise, I don't deserve to cosplay. Mexico and my best friend. It's more likely than you think. It's okay, John. Your best friend's a gringo. So, right now I fantasize about having Gengar, Sableye, Decidueye, Trevenant, Venusaur, and an Alolan Exeggutor. Trevenant's awesome. I really like Trevenant. Mexicans. Oh, they are insects. Was that Korean people that your dad said that about, Josh?
Yeah, Josh's dad is extra racist.
He is, but it's fun.
Delivery schedule. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these?
I'm gonna pee
You're
too.
gonna do that. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine, and there's plenty of pumps to refill the outside of the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank empty. Well, sod it says I, enough for a night, and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in with the Damson Templar for a jar. Some of these... So what I'm noticing about these notes is they're a lot less memorable, and they're much more difficult to read because of the way that they speak. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense if this is how people talk. I don't know where this is supposed to take place. England, I guess. Or maybe it's the US, I don't know. It's just... I don't know. I feel like the way that they're making them talk makes it more... It's so goofy sounding that it's just kind of like... Ugh. It does sound like England.
On my list, put Ranktari.
He's also just stupid.
Yes, it was
That's
Korean.
funny.
He's also stupid. It's true. Sounds like England. What? I wasn't here for this. So I don't know what you're talking about. Josh, that was very rude of you.
So Clarke and Anthony need to pick 2 more Pokemon. That's what
I just
we're
said
at.
Ranktari.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's a Pokemon?
No, I made it up. It's from Gen 8.
I know that's not a fucking thing.
It will be eventually.
And I forgot how much of Gen 4 was just more babies and extra evos.
Yeah. It was just boss babies, really. The boss baby gets surrounded by people and gets milk shot in his face with smell. Also, that's real. I'm not.
I know. John showed me.
I know. I'm saying that for everybody else too, though. Although some of them were neat. Yeah. Mine Junior.
Come on,
Explain
Papa.
that, atheists.
Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
I don't know if these are actually his real children leading him somewhere, if this is a hallucination. Or if he's just remembering something.
I think he's probably just remembering something.
Isn't that where they add some like... Yeah, you can have Jirachi, I don't care. It's whatever... It's 6 Pokemon that you would want to have in real life. You're allowed to have whatever's, but you can only pick 6.
Pokemon Boss Edition and Baby Edition. Yeah, I wonder how Pogo is going to implement that one. Jirachi? I don't know. I'll tell you what I do know, though. I'm about to drive this car, you know. Never mind, no, I'm not. Oh, wait. Oh. Don't think I'm meant to get up here.
No, you're like accident knowledge.
Sir Dunstan's Church. Explain that one, atheist.
Dunstan. So that thing was just about the trucks running out of gasoline. That note that I just read.
Oh, okay.
So you have to
This
crank
mine
them
is
to
regional.
get
Oh, I see what you mean. Mr. Mine. Or Mine Junior. I mean, I would imagine they're just going to have him hatch from an egg, and then Mr. Mime is no longer regional. You can probably get him that way. A third of all Gen 4 Pokemon introduced were added evolutions to older Pokemon, yeah. There's like a shit ton. Oh, you know what? Put... trying to decide between Shinx and Luxio. I love Luxio. But I
He's
also
cute.
love Shinx. Yeah, I love him. But look at Shinx. Love Shinx. Put Shinx. No, only one more. I love Manectric as a kid. I still love Manectric, but I don't know if I'd choose him. I don't have enough edgy Pokemon yet. Because I'm very much I'm an emo edgy kid at heart. I like dark types the most.
Dark types are cool.
Yeah. Professor Rowan researches Pokemon evolution. Save up your candy in Pokemon Go. It's a theme to the region. Professor Rowan researches Pokemon evolution. Yeah. What?
I just remembered something. I remember I had opened up Pokemon X for the first time. I still don't like actually play the game, so I could like get like a special Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
Like I had like something that came with the game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, was it the,
I was talking to Hannah
was
about
it.
it.
Torchic, I think.
No, it was something else.
Okay.
It was fuck, what was it? It started with a G, but I'm not sure. It was from that gen.
I don't remember. Gen 6 is like my least favorite gen.
I guess I could look it up later. But yeah,
John might know. Kabutops. What were all the themes again, Josh? Remember when dank meant a state of being damp? I don't, yeah. I mean, it still does. That people say dank because the reason people start saying dank with weed is because it's quite literally dank. It's all sticky and moist and epic.
okay, that's your whole team, Anthony.
So read out Anthony's team.
Anthony's team is Typhlosion, Tyranitar, Metagross, Misdreavus, Jirachi, and Kabutops.
Oh, he just said it too. Gen 3 is all about the
Oh,
environment.
are you changing it to Celebi? Because you said Jirachi.
Oh, you did say Jirachi. But
You want Celebi or Jirachi?
I do like Celebi. It's not my list, but if you do say Celebi, that's a big agree. I like Jirachi too, though.
Oh yeah, Jirachi. Yeah, that one.
Oh. Actually, I don't know.
Just said the wrong thing.
I probably like him about the same, to be honest. I don't know what this is, but I have it with me.
This box. I was staring at Celebi. Okay,
Oh.
fair enough. Whoa, that wasn't there
Yeah,
before.
it wasn't. Yeah.
Get out of here.
I don't want this in my car anymore. I'm missing one, right? Put Zorua. I like Zorua.
How do you spell it?
Zorua. I feel like I'm gonna change my mind. That's the thing, is it's one of those things where it's like, you say these, and then like a few hours later, you're like, fuck, I should have said this.
I mean, you can text me. To change
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So you're at 6 now. So.
Cool. So what are mine again?
You have Poochyena, Lycanroc, Midnight Form, Slowbro, Lucario, Shinx, and Zorua.
Only one of those Pokemon doesn't have fur, I'm pretty sure, right?
Slowbro.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, mine are all bugs except for Leafeon and Minun. So.
If you look at what the professor's research, you can kind of see how it relates to what's introduced in each generation. I like this part of the walkthrough. You'll see a cart full of dead pigs. Okay, this is something important. It's a fuel canister.
Oh,
As I thought.
that's a fuel canister?
I know, that's why. I know.
Never would have known.
Cart full of pigs. Oh, that's this, isn't it? No, that's not
Nope.
a pig. That's a barrel.
Barrel?
It's the sickest PewDiePie reference of my life.
What? Is that real?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, but he would say
Oh.
barrels all the time, I guess.
Would he? I wouldn't know. I
Yeah,
don't
it was
know
from his
anything about
Amnesia
kids.
playthrough. I literally only know that because of Haley. She told me. Really fucking annoying.
Whoa!
But yeah. That happens in the first one, too.
Oh!
This is not a cart full of dead pigs, but there are pigs. I remember seeing the cart. Oh, here it is. Okay. Found it. Got
There's
it.
lots of dead pigs.
It's fucking Shape of Water ass game.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Someone's seen it. Truck fueling station.
There we go.
Ba-dunk.
Skadoosh.
Oh, you see it go down.
Yeah, I
That's
was about to
neato.
say that.
Okay.
I think the monsters in this game are pretty cool.
I don't know.
Right, yeah. I'm just
It'll be interesting when I do see it.
there's one part in particular that like is pretty spooky. They used it in the trailers.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot on my team.
What are you taking
Slow, bro. All of them. I need nothing but
I want a team of 6 Crash
Crunch Bandicoot. No, just one. I don't need anything else. If I was to choose one Pokemon to have, I mean, it would be Poochyena.
Yeah. Mine would be Volcarona for sure. I'm sure John's would be Typhlosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, my friend, when we were playing like Gold and Silver, my friend had a lot of minis. He had a lot of
I thought you guys were actually saying that.
he had God, it's fucking fruit fly. He had a level 100 Typhlosion, and then he did like the cloning cheat, and got 6 level 100 Typhlosions, and he was basically God. We were all like, "Oh, how'd you do that, mister? Hmm?" He taught us the secret of this. Actually, he didn't teach us. Get the can, run down the street, and plug the fuel can in the side of the truck. Yeah, okay. So I was trying to do, but I didn't see where it went in. Oh, well, it vanished. I think it went in right here. Now I can do it. Gotti. But yeah, I got Starlink Battle for Atlas.
This way, Papa.
Today.
Come
I
and
haven't
see.
played it yet, though.
Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Well, do you want to be pelted by sand all the time? Yes. It's tough between Typhlosion or Tyranitar. Like, Kukui researches Pokemon attacks because it's all about Z moves. That's neat. I don't get Gen 5, the shape of pigs. Sounds like Darkest Dungeon. I think it mostly relates to the story of Reshiram, Zekrom, and Reshiram. Man, it's tough between Typhlosion and Tyranitar. Just remembered to renew Pokemon Bank. Oh, shit. Gotta get my guys off, yeah. Oh, look, you can see a pig in the screen.
No.
Very respectful to pigs here, they even bury them. Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. Yeah, I knew what you meant. But I was just reading it and then realized what you meant. But yeah, I finally fucking finished Pokemon Black, I think I played. Livestock and Bibbles. Higgledy-piggledy, motherfucker.
Ew, that's gross.
Her porcelain thighs. I gotta admit, I'm like not hard enough to play this game right now. Let's be real. Well, until I read that is, but now I'm fully torqued and ready to go. You guys can't see it, but it comes right up to the desk. It comes right to where the frame ends. Don't ask me to move the camera because I refuse. Walk along the corridor and into left door. Okay. This door. There's 2. Up the stairs, you'll come to a phonograph. When it's done, go in the area with 2 doors on the left. Where is the phonograph? I needed to know. I see no phonograph, Oh, I found it. Just kidding. This game's too hard.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Take the right door. Oh, hello. I forgot about this.
Oh, wow. It's like a church.
Oh, no, I lied. I remember this. Actually, yeah, I took a screenshot of this. I do remember this. This is cool. Look. It's on the cross. And a stained glass window. Pigman. Pigs, yes.
I can't figure out what Pokemon came with it.
I remember Torchic comes with X and Y.
That's not what it was, though. It was like a... I want to say it was like a dinosaur or something.
Tyrant? I like this. Make your way to the altar. Behold. That's the next. At the altar, you notice there's a missing candle. Yes, I have noticed that now. Go back the way you came and take the door to the right.
But anyway, to go back to that point, I'll figure out what Pokemon it was. What it...
He said, get away from my girlfriend, you sicko.
I figured.
Do you still like Skylo the most? Yes, I do. Good, man. I'm not hard enough to win this game right now. Beldum. Pig die for sin. Behold. Actually summon Meteor like a boss. Mama, can I have Genova cells? Elise is probably my second favorite though, but I like Skyla more.
No, but I was laughing earlier because we were talking about Pokemon, and I just remembered loading up Pokemon X to try to get that Pokemon in my like inventory or whatever you want to call it, my box, I guess.
Yeah.
And I was sitting at a table in the lounge with Hannah at ECC, and some other people.
Wait, when was this?
At ECC when I was.
No, when?
I don't know. It was when I was.
But it wasn't recently.
No, it was not
Okay.
recently.
I thought you meant recently.
No.
Okay.
So I was doing something with it, and we were all. So it was at least me, Hannah, Alex, and maybe some other people, and I was like, yeah, blah blah blah. I just met Professor Sycamore for the first time. And I was just like, he wasn't what I was expecting. Because I was expecting, like, more Professor Oak, like, looking people. And Hannah was just like...
Professor Sycamore's hot.
She literally was just like, she's like, you mean Professor Hot Dad?
Hot Dad, yeah, I remember that.
You mean Professor Hot Dad? And Alex, like, turned to her and went, excuse me? Because she never says things like that. It was really funny. And I'm just like...
Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
I was just like, yeah. Basically.
It's true. Professor Kukui's hot too, but he's not as hot as the masked... What's his name? The masked fucking whatever. The masked native. The masked islander.
Yes.
Royale. The masked Royale. I think that's it, right? Royale?
I don't know.
Royale with cheese. Erica and Let's Go looks cute. Yeah, she does. Talking gym leaders are just characters, I guess. Oh, but fuck, but Hilda, yeah, Hilda real good. They did an anime episode about Mask Kukui. Spoilers! No, I'm just kidding. It's really not spoilers. The fuck? Where does it want me to bring this candle? Oh, just kidding. I found it. It was Torchic was for X and Y. Shiny Beldum for Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, Munchlax for Sun and Moon, and Rockruff for Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah, so I thought I was gonna say. I remember it being Torchic that like came with it. Was it, or maybe it was just like one of those ones that you could get from GameStop or whatever.
Maybe, I don't know. It came with my copy.
Because Torchic came with every copy.
Plus, I remember it was like a weird one that came with it. It wasn't what it was supposed to be.
I guess I did it because it's not letting me do it anymore. Pull the lever, Kronk. That was the right lever, Kronk. Good job. Oh. It's wave dashing away. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? That was weird. No, this isn't the part I was thinking of. Maybe.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear.
Egg.
You can hear the sea.
The seal.
Egg.
You can hear the seal. Egg. What is it? Oh, hello.
Nope.
Wow, nice capitalization,
final thoughts.
dumbass.
What?
Just capitalize if it's a title.
Oh, these final thoughts. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What be stitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in the malodorous half-light. Whilst my tormentor shuffles below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloom, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage, it signifies it is finally my turn to make that dark journey into the interior.
Did anyone get Zorora? Wait, did I miss Zorora? No! Wait, what? I had to go to GameStop, i.e. the place you don't go if you want to be left the fuck alone. Can you get Zorora right now? If that's the case, I'm going tomorrow. Which I kind of wanted to go tomorrow anyways, but it just came out. Okay, I'm going tomorrow because I love Zorora so much. Again, it's a furry. It's just just came out. Yeah, I'm definitely going tomorrow. All right, so check this part out.
Also, I'm sorry I'm only half paying attention. I'm really, like, frustrated because I can't figure out what this Pokemon was.
I have to follow it, by the way.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the parts that I was thinking of, I think.
Whoa.
Well, now you can see him.
Can he kill you?
What? The hell?
Okay.
Okay.
There it goes.
Reshiram and Zekrom are at target.
Well, what
Can you
the
kill
fuck?
me already, please? He's glitching. I don't remember having issues like this when I played it on PC.
Is he supposed to kill you here?
No. But I got caught. Okay, there we go. Is that the Electro Yiff? Yeah. I don't understand why they like pigs. It's just the theming of the game. Oh wait. Oh, I am supposed to die from it. Yeah, but yeah, Zorora's the Electro Yiff.
I don't
Also,
know.
that was
it's
really
just,
clever.
Like,
Good one.
The theme that they picked for it.
Yeah. Plus, I'm pretty sure you figure it out more as you go through the game. It's called Amnesia for a reason. Oh, no, you don't have to die to him, but if you do, you get placed in this cave. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, I saw. He like looked right at you.
I turned the corner and he was big chillin'. I literally can't see a thing. I have to get past him. Where is he? Can I not lean in this game?
And there you go.
Oh, you okay? You used the right stick while holding it. Maybe that's how it was before. Fuck is he? There's a baby crying because what horror game would be complete without a random baby cry?
Yeah, basically. A lot of like the spooky elements seem kind of generic in here.
Yeah. I like the pig monsters though. Fee fi fo cum. I'ma get you for dead cum. Josh, you can't rhyme cum with cum. I just want to browse the toys and they keep trying to relate to me and shit. GameStop is especially annoying in college towns. One good thing about ASIN is that it's just a grumpy Asian guy glancing at you while you browse. Dr. Cummies is coming for you, Clarke. God, I wish. Whoops, my typos have gone too far. Oh, what was it supposed to say? Oh, fee fi fo fum. I thought you just wrote cum twice. Keem, Kime, Comb, Cum, Keemstar. And so to the stoking. Oh, I just got a trophy after sitting at this loading screen for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're loading. Like,
Yeah.
wait, you've gotten 2 of them so far.
Come. Yes, my friend, very good. Pigs? Yes. Enter the factory. Yeah, this game's got a lot more variety in its locations. That's one thing that I think is pretty neat about it.
There's that at least.
But to be honest, I do like games that take place all in one location.
Water in his shoes.
Always the water and the sparks of the embers of the wheel.
And the entire game is
It's
just
too bony.
exploring that
It's
area.
too damn bony.
That's what I say about Josh's ass when he sits on me. Which is something that happens often, by the way. I say, Josh, come sit on Papa's lap, see if I get an erection.
That's gonna go in the quote list, probably.
So-called men of measure, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. And these fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot
They leave me alone at Mitsuha too, and now I'm sad that I'm not at Mitsuha.
Unfortunates in the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Gay? I cast a surprise hex. Pulls out katana. Launches hex back at you. Everyone on Earth who has not seen Clarke's penis will be cast to hell. Alright, let's see who is not cast to hell. You, John. Actually, I don't know. I've tried to get John to look at my dick, but I don't think he will. So, get bodied, John. Ronnie is not. She's going to hell. So, Josh. Colin, have you seen my Willy? A few of my ex-girlfriends. Never sex, though, because, come on. I'm not married, so, you know. I don't believe I have. No, that's because you're weak. Are you still trying to figure out that Pokemon?
Yeah, I'm like just going through the list of Pokemon.
I can promise you that Torchic came with X and Y.
It's not Torchic though, is what I'm saying. The one that I'm thinking of is not Torchic. It didn't come with my copy.
But it came with every copy.
Not mine. That's the weird thing. Because I remember a bunch of people like I showed them the copy and they're like, "That's really fucking weird," but I can't remember what it was.
Here comes a monster. He's over there. Describe the Pokemon. Colin, what's the other fossil Pokemon other than Tyron? I don't
think
6.
it's a fossil, but I thought it was like a dinosaur or something. It was red.
And it starts with it's red.
It's not Groudon though.
Yeah,
I thought it started with a
if you're
G, but
legendary.
I guess maybe I'm wrong.
Garchomp is not red.
It's not. I don't think it's Garchomp. I'll just have to look at it when I get home.
There ain't many dinosaurs. Yeah, there's not.
I'll just look at it when I get home and if I can find my copy.
I just Terminator 2 through those bars. I've never seen Terminator 2.
I probably just completely forgot the name. Maybe it was Groudon then.
They
I don't
wouldn't
know.
give Groudon with the game though.
Well, I'll look at it when I get home.
Are you sure it wasn't Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire?
It was X.
Okay. No, now I'm determined to who's that Pokemon it. Well, go for it, Josh. It was Pokemon X, Josh. Oh, this is my company.
Huh.
Stop.
Well, yeah,
Oh, your Fuse is fueled? Fooled.
Well, yeah, he's been talking about like he's like this mastermind of production.
Yeah.
He's like super rich. But evidently, it causes him to do something fucked up.
As is the usual for Amnesia. Oh. Down. Down. You are very good. So it was a free promotion Pokemon, because yes, there was a Torchic that came with the
But
release.
it wasn't Torchic. We've been over this. It's not what I'm thinking of.
I just don't know what else they would have packaged with it.
Well, I tried to look it up too, and it doesn't say, so.
Are you sure it wasn't one that you got from like a store?
I don't know. My cousin got it for me. That's what I said.
Oh, it probably
My cousin
was
got
then.
it for me, for Christmas. So, I don't know.
Maybe they got you a Groudon code.
It might have been Groudon, but I'm not gonna know. I know it was like on the back of the box for some reason, because it was some like special thing, but it wasn't the Torchic thing.
You should let me know when you get home because I'm curious.
Oh look, all my DS games should be in the drawer.
John! Where are they? John. You're at home, right?
One of the drawers in the in my desk has all my DS games in it. Can you look at it? I think it's on the back of the box. If not, it might be inside the case.
John, please do me this solid. Diancie? Was Diancie X and Y? Yeah, I guess it was X and Y, huh?
No, that's not it. So I remember looking at it and like seeing what the Pokemon looked like.
Find the truth, John. John said, "Are you sure it was red or was it pink?" But yeah, John, please do me this solid, dude.
I honestly don't remember. It's been so long since I did anything with it. I remember getting frustrated because you had to get to a certain point before you could, like, do the code, and I don't think I ever did it. But I don't think it expires, though.
Then it definitely wasn't Torchic.
It wasn't.
Because Torchic was...
yeah, it wasn't a starter.
So it would be events 2014. Latias?
No.
Beldum, Diancie, Gengar, Pumpkaboo. I love Pumpkaboo.
It's cute.
Aegislash, Pinsir, Heracross,
No.
Pavilion,
Although I like how they
Mamoswine, Celebi. Oh, these are in Japan. That's Linoon.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a fucking prize, a Linoon. Hoopa, maybe? Try the year before or after.
I don't remember when I got the game either. I don't think it was the year it came out.
I don't think it was, no.
Because I always asked for... I just wanted to have X or Y because I had just gotten a 3DS, so I was asking for Pokemon games.
Delibird. Zoroark. I love Zoroark. Hoopa. I remember, John, when you got the Hoopa at my house and you almost cried. That was fun. Pikachu, Sharpedo,
Oh, I really like
Rayquaza.
Sharpedo.
Yeah,
I
Sharpedo's
forgot
really
about
cool.
Sharpedo.
He has rough skin. Diancie, Pachirisu, Dragonite. Oh, it might have been Amara.
No, I would recognize what it looked like. I just don't remember the name.
Typhlosion, Meganium, Tyrunt, Samurott, Emboar. Emboar's gross. Serperior.
He's kind of gross.
That's the final evolution of the Fire Starter
Ew.
in Gen 5.
No, I don't see anything.
And this is the Water Starter fully evolved, and this is the Grass Starter fully evolved from Gen 5. At this point, I don't think this is... no, this is getting into Gen 7 territory. I think Volcanion. Is this Gen 7? Oh no, this is XY and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Keldeo, Darmanitan, Victini, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Garchomp.
Maybe it was Garchomp,
I like
and I'm
Garchomp
just
a
thinking of the design of the Pokemon wrong.
Arceus, Mewtwo.
But I don't think it was, but it
Machamp,
might have been Garchomp.
Shaman, Miltank, Manaphy, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Yveltal,
No.
and Xerneas. These are the X and Y.
Maybe it was
shiny
Garchomp
starters.
then. Because Garchomp is like the closest thing that I can think of for how I remember it. But it was also like a long time ago when it happened.
2013. Volcanion. Oh, John says it's Volcanion.
It's Volcanion. Really?
.2013 has Scizor, Garchomp, Torchic. Yeah, this is the one that came with X and Y. Giratina, Palkia, Dialga, Smeargle, Metagross, Deoxys, Ludicolo, Metagross, Dragonite, Tyranitar, Meloetta, Garchomp, Keldeo, Cloyster.
Now I'm pretty sure it was
Where's
Garchomp. But I
Volcanion?
guess if he says Volcanion, then...
It's Volcanion, John? No, I'm wrong. Okay. Volcanion, Dinosaur. Colin, nice light green text, dude. Oh, John says he's wrong. It probably was Garchomp.
I'm pretty sure it was Garchomp now that I think about it, because that makes more sense, because it's got red in it.
It's
and it starts
Garchomp.
with a
She
G.
has it. It's Garchomp. She has it in the case. Okay.
So it was Garchomp. That's what
Thanks,
it was.
John.
Because I remember when we first started
So I
doing like
thought-
headband stuff, and we would do Pokemon. I gave someone Garchomp, and they were like, "How do you know about that Pokemon?"
I
And
like
I was
Garchomp
just-
a lot.
And I was just like, I don't know.
He's one of my favorite Gen 4s.
Because you guys were asking me questions about it. I'm like, I don't know anything about this Pokemon. I just know that it's a Pokemon.
Is it X or Y? It was X, but
was
we
X.
discovered it's Garchomp.
It is Garchomp. So
But it's X.
I was just... I think I had the image of Groudon in my head, but it was Garchomp. Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. The pistons are silent. The plant is at rest. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way, I fear. The scale of these engines suggests a far greater work than is visible from the first surface, so my friend must be correct, and the larger part of this plant is underground. Very close to the Thames. So this is in London. No wonder flooding is such a risk. What else is there? Was that the only one we haven't read? I'm sure there are more.
No, we have a shit ton that we haven't read. All these with the little thing on the left is the ones we haven't read.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to read them.
Go for it, knock yourself out.
I'm sorry. Curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools and contracts. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. If my children discovered this place, it is entirely conceivable that they strayed downwards, delighted in their discovery. Very well, it seems my route is predestined. The descent begins.
Oh, it's a callback! Garchomp was X and Scizor was Y. Your cousin must have bought it at Walmart. Oh, you missed out on Scizor.
No. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well. Does he lead me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow machinery down to the very core of the earth if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. Intriguing, the gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun and the gates will remain as an impenetrable barrier to progress. Does it not do the little, like, scribbling thing when we add
It does, I've just
stuff?
been ignoring it.
Another confounded fuse box. This fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children.
Also, its cover is reversible, and on the other side, it's exactly the same, but it says it contains a code for Garchomp.
Oh. It seems this chemical processor is merely one part of a... It seems this chemical processor is merely a part of a much larger complex, no easy route for me then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children, wherever they may lead me as I move further into this strange empire. So whether this is actually happening or not, he thinks it is.
Yeah.
All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex. Yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification, but I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path. The church is connected to the plant, how odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility. Given the locked doors around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. What is it?
Mom, can I have Genova cells to destroy planet? Yes. Actually makes clones to get black materia like a good boy. Meteor time. I sent that to Colin, I think yesterday or today.
This canister looks as if
Yesterday.
it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid unholy reek. I will not think of what it means of blah blah blah. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself in the opportunity perhaps to gain access to St. Dunstan's. Dear sweet Lord, if all that is good and holy, I must make my escape. Grasp this container and its putrid contents and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man, returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination could not follow onto hallowed ground.
It's actually kind of cool that the cover is reversible and the other side says that it contains a code for Garchomp. That way, if you don't want it on the cover, you can switch it. That's actually really cool. As a collector, I appreciate that.
We sat here, I remember. I sat in our black, and we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was. If such blasphemous ravings had remained with me, I would be doomed. But even here, I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me.
My path is clear.
Infernal machinery. The engine fires, the flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls, vibrations upon the very air. My heart falters at the prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption. But my children beckon me on, and I cannot fail them.
Fucking gay.
It appears I have no choice, thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. If this is my bedlam, and I am to be cast as Matthews, then then I will wear that mantle for the sake of my boys and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. Last one. My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards to find these flood waters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle. Okay. That's all of them, unless there's another section of this. No. Okay, good.
Actually reads all notes like a boss. Lore time. No, Talk, I still haven't gotten my controller, by the way. I'm still waiting on that controller.
It's just a custom GameCube controller? That's neat.
Beautiful.
Do they do them for, like, every character, or?
No, not every character.
Is it an Etsy, or?
It's, it's like her own site called foxpadcustoms.com. Ronnie, do you know where my dad case, 3DS case is? Okay. For the sake of my boys. Sorry, but Saturdays are for boys.
I don't know. If it ever got unpacked, it's either under our bed or it's on like it's on or in the nightstand, like where my PlayStation is. My PS4.
Mi padre case.
Or maybe I put it in with my 3DS games. I don't know.
John, how do you
I
say?
don't think I would have done that.
John, how do you say case in Spanish? Mi queso es su.
Pretty sure it's an urn, not a case. But...
An urn?
Colin says, "Where's the case I keep my dad in?"
Oh. There's a lot in this game.
Right, I know. But the fires are stoked, assuming the same architect is responsible here as with the chemical plant. I surmise that a centralized control system regulates and operates the pistons. It should be a simple matter of finding it and hoping the saboteur relented after simply extinguishing the fires. I'm pretty sure this person that he's referring to as like that's sabotaging him is himself.
Probably.
I'm going to guess that right now.
Probably.
Because I don't understand the fascination with pigs, but I hope it gets explained. Because if not, it's just kind of random.
I think it's supposed to be symbolism for like men and pigs. Well, not men, but like humans.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Or simple people that can be misguided.
It's called art.
You guys just don't understand art.
You guys don't understand the subtlety of my genius.
Is it from something?
No.
Okay, I can never tell.
Danger! No entry to the underpistons when machinery is at rest. What about when the machinery is woke as fuck? Okay. Backtrack to the previous room and push the 3 levers in the middle. No. Mama Luigi? I can't do the laugh. It hurts my throat enough to do that, boys. That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario. That was a classic right there. Hit him with a Mama Luigi. Fuck!
This game's too
to you, Pigman. Need to go to the room with 5 and 6. Pig time.
God damn it.
But I have to go.
Does the flickering warn you that there's a monster nearby?
I think. That's how it seems. Meteor time. Okay, hold on. Go back to the room with furnaces 5 and 6. Crouch through the partially open gates and get to the... Oh, okay. Oh. Can't tell if I'm crouching or standing, okay. lands in this area, so it's best to switch off your lantern now and crouch. I literally can't see anything. It looks pitch black. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn it on and off. Although in here, there's a little bit of light, so it's fine. I can't see. I feel like you're just not meant to do this. Especially because the lantern's infinite. So look around you and tell me what you really see. Stick to the right side of the wall and move ahead. You'll eventually reach a narrow corridor. There'll be a pigman waiting at the end. Gross. Oh, I can hear him. I don't see him. Boy? Hey, boy? Kevin's here. Oh, hi, Kevin. John, yesterday I was at work, and this lady, I just like walked past her as she was having a conversation with somebody else, and the only thing I heard, like out of context, she was like, and she said it just like they do in that Sports Nuts video, where she's like, but I promised myself I wasn't gonna do that, and it sounded just like it. It was really funny. Usually, I get so nervous that I poop out big white dog turds, but I promised myself I wasn't gonna do that. I can hear him, I just don't see.
Oh my goodness. This is very spooky to me.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like so pitch black that you like can't see anything.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I'm going the right way.
I don't know either. It's all sort of confusing.
Jump down into the coal pile. Cuddle pile. Coal pile time. So let's go.
The descent continues. What did that dark voice instruct me to do?
Pixie time. Posted an art thing. Okay.
What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnel, and onto the bile, and onto the bilge pumps. And if the doors should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore these noises, that snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I will brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them.
Well, I like that a lot. No! Pizza time.
I like this guy.
Colin,
I
in
like
the
it
bottom
looks
right.
like he's trying to wave.
Colin, in the bottom right, is that Carnotaur? The Carnotaurus actually digs up dinosaur bones like a boss.
So to answer your question from
Park
earlier,
time.
John,
Yeah, that's what
the plot basically for this is you're trying to save your children,
it's like Fallout 4.
but you're following them because they seem to be leading you down here.
John, this is
But
basically
you're trying to save them because you think that they went down here to play.
John, this is basically Fallout 4. You either have to save your kids or nuke London.
April 30th, 1899. The crate arrived this morning and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating scent of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed and an attempt to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is, I cannot tell, but I smell the orb again, and suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the processes of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chattels. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated.
Cough, cough, pigs, cough, cough.
So that's why.
Yeah.
The pigs are being experimented on. And also, I'm assuming that this guy's great uncle is Alexander. Because he talks about the orb.
Yeah.
And
He was talking about Brandenburg earlier.
yeah, they were talking about Brandenburg earlier. And the great uncle's... He says, my uncle chose men to experiment on. So I'm guessing that he's related to Alexander. Which makes sense.
Oh shit, I got a bag full of Milky Way. Elevator time. Father, can I have humans? What, to make friends with? Or to experiment on? Or to make friends with? Yes. Actually experiments on them instead. Ragdoll time.
Mother, can I have money for burger? To get burger? Yes, mother. Actually, buy soup. Soup time.
The only thing scarier than baby cries is flickering lights.
The lights in our basement flicker.
That's scary.
Not enough to not like that severely.
Sure is nice of the princess to invite us over to the castle, eh, Luigi? More hot bucket! Bathroom. Mama? Mama Luigi? Hold him like a Borg.
Aww, he's so cute.
Save time.
Hold him like a burger.
I was actually really scared.
You're afraid of what folder it was going
Yeah,
to save
yeah, I
to?
was afraid of what folder it was going to open.
What am I
I
about
was like,
to
oh
witness?
god. Burger time.
What is the other... John, what is the car one that Cody spams all the time? There's a version of that meme where it was like, it starts off the same, mother, can I have money for a burger? And she says, to get burger. And then it's actually buys 1997 Toyota Corolla or something. And then it's reliability time. Something like that. I can't remember. Cody likes that one a lot. It's really funny.
I am not finding any small elevators.
Plus,
this game is
what's
full
extra
of
funny
shit.
is Cody only ever speaks in a monotone. So he just says
That
these
is really
things
funny.
in a monotone always.
Reliability time.
Reliability.
That's like stupid.
His voice isn't as deep as Stewart's, but it's basically the same thing. It's really funny.
This is where I came down. Follow the conveyor belt to the left. Find a small elevator, slide the door open, get in, and press the button. So
What?
stupid. Actually buys 1997 Toyota Corolla.
Reliable. It might not be 1997. I'm probably getting something wrong there, but you get the idea.
Ow. What is this, Jurassic World 2? Did you ever see that, by the way?
Yeah, we watched Jurassic World.
No, the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
I know, I never got to see it. In the nest of eggs. The factory is quiet now, stumbling the alley. A wrench hung loosely from his hand, oil and grease dripping off it, looking like blood in the half-light.
Yeah, damn, this dude's looking like blood. Looking like a
So if this is the whole thing, we're already down here.
No, this is just the first part.
Oh, okay.
There's like 7 parts.
I was gonna say, is this the fucking whole game? Because this is very short then.
No.
Nice sound effects.
It's ASMR. The pigs are why the kingdom falls. Yeah. This game is actually like the prequel to Jurassic World. A lot of people think it's Jurassic Park, but it's actually not. It's Amnesia, a machina for pigs.
Machina?
Machina.
Is that Japanese?
No. It's Italian. I'm gonna shit myself if this stays going. Out the elevator, we'll get a phone call. Phone call time.
Reliability time.
That's really funny.
Let me see if I can find
Yeah,
it.
I was like, John, if you have that saved, you should send it to me. Where's phone? Found.
Quickly, Mantis. Find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
Sabotage. Bruised and battered, but alive. I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle, but I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge, drain the flood, free your children. Don't tell me what to do. The centrifuge. It's some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of two composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. Ronnie, I'm excited because once you leave, I get to eat Fruity Pebbles. Barney and Rumbleton. No, I said Barney and Rubble. That's his name, Barney. Barney and Fred? Fred Fox. What the hell? This game was made by Fred Fox? Oh my god! It's Sans. Sorry. Pop this piece of crap in, and what do you get? It's Sans. Did he just disappear? Top 10 epic pranks. Top pranks that went too far. I remember that part scared the fuck out of me, actually.
I can't find it.
Reliability. I don't know. It's like really getting me.
Next time I talk to Cody, if he has it saved, I'll have him send it to me. 'Cause I don't think I have it. I don't think he's ever actually sent it to me. He just says it a lot. He sent me some good, like, reaction image stuff, though.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, nothing.
Nothing. It's like again.
Yeah.
You click on something. Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It was like my favorite part of that. Watching you guys play it. That was funny.
That's good. See, John, people do like the nothings. I'll shut up, I guess. Go for it.
August. What? Were you complaining about that before?
Yes, because he searches literally every single thing in the fucking area. Green tea tastes way better if you brew it for only a minute instead of just leaving the bag in. How the fuck have I not already sent this to you? I discovered that this week. What is this?
Twitter. When it loads.
Oh, I like this. Oh, I think I've seen this.
I'm confused.
Hold on.
Oh, good. They can see my face.
Yeah.
Frick.
Don't say that.
He is a frick now.
Maybe what it is. Could you hear it? Do you want to hear it?
No, I heard it. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure you don't want to watch it again?
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on.
Anyway, I'm going to read this note we found.
Go
August 20th, 1899. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning. As
Continue.
As teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. So I'm guessing his children are dead. If this is him writing this. Is this going to be ear rape?
No.
Okay. What is this?
You pop this piece of crap in, and what do you get?
Oh my God!
Sam.
That guy looks like Joey Duty a little bit.
That's AVGN.
Is it?
Yeah. That's like a really old episode.
I don't really watch AVGN.
It's Sans.
I'll play it again.
Play it again. What is this? It's Sans. Duder Man 2. Dude Division. D for Dude. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. I'll play it again though. I'm assuming you're talking about this. Anthony. I like this header.
It's cute.
And this picture. I saw ones like this where I was saying, like, my wife left me and took the kids. But I haven't seen this one specifically.
Didn't think people saw Well, this is like an app you can use to like make phrases into a song. You can set it to whatever music is on there.
I think, hey, that's Chris Kogo's remix. I think that Diddy.it is a meme now and this started it, yeah. Okay, well anyways, no more Sans.
It's insane.
Wait, I have another one. I said to Colin, I'm gonna go into our private messages.
Oh my god.
It's Sans. I heard what he said, Mr. Krabs. He said Sans Undertale. That's a good thing I'm not showing my feed right now. I mean, it's nothing bad, but... Oh, I'm liking that. Come on! I've just been sending Colin like a million fucking Sans memes. Oh, did I not send it to you on Twitter? I must have sent it to you somewhere else. Or is this it? It's a lot of Fortnite memes. That's just Twitter in general, though. Well, just the internet in general. No, where is it? This one's funny though. Bader.
Fucking Bagel Boy.
Yeah.
No, we follow Bagel. Me and Anthony follow Bagel Boy on YouTube. He likes to do the surreal memes.
Yeah.
A team since I was with the four.
I don't want to Listen to this.
It's epic.
It's Family Guy. It's gross.
Excuse me?
It
The
is.
show of the century.
I haven't been part of a team since I was with the Four Peters. I haven't been part...
No.
Oh, I don't think that was even on... Was that on the right scene? No, it wasn't. Alright. We're doing it again, boys.
Oh, God.
So they just heard it, but...
I haven't been part of a team since I was with the Four Peters.
Colin's like, why must I live this again?
Hey, boys, my boy.
This week's gonna be rough, but at the end I'm gonna play my hero, One's Justice, and go on a spooky hike. Now click here to click here to learn how to kill the Slender Man. Bagel Boy's my boy. There's an extended version of that that almost sounds better. You should send it to me.
Teddy bear again.
Bader. He goes, Cleveland! You don't like Family Guy?
No, I used to when I was younger.
Call yourself a millennial? And you don't even like Beater?
I hate Family Guy. Yeah.
I also hate Family Guy.
I know you guys are just being memes about it, so.
I live in Cleveland now. Yeah, you go now, 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 now.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hawk, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
A guest star on the
Reference
Cleveland
to
show.
Prussia,
Yeah.
because that's where Brandenburg was.
I guest star on the Cleveland show every episode. Colin, that could be true, and
Are
I
you
just
really a guest star if you're on every episode?
yeah, Colin, that
I
could
haven't been part
literally
of a team since I
be
was with the
true, and I
Four
wouldn't
Peters.
know it because. Oh, whoops.
Oops. What is this now?
I haven't been part of a team since I was with the
Same
Four
thing.
Peters.
It's just.
Who wastes their time making
I was about to
something like
say.
this?
Look
Fourth
at this,
one's just not
look at
gonna
this
do
stoic Peter, yeah. Oh, yeah. Peter time. Says he's gonna stream Amnesia. Actually watches Sans videos instead. Peter time. Colin with the distracting memes, making quotes and pulling focus away from the point of the stream. Beautiful. Truly the best mod. Ronnie's looking at Sans memes on her phone right now, actually.
It's really
What, the Sans memes?
funny. Yes, Clark.
I agree. I thought they were pretty funny too. Colin, the other one that I sent you the other day.
Look for the bars real quick. I want to see. No, turn. Bars. Right there.
Water time.
I just want to see.
Is this where the phone was?
No, 'cause you can turn it on.
Okay, let's see. Bader. I wonder if this is where Daniel found the orb. Well, not. What is this? Ruins for ants! How do you expect Daniel to find the orb if he can't even fit inside the temple? This game needs to be at least 3 times as scary. I wonder if I can just... No. I was hoping I could do it like the first one.
Maintenance access. There's glowed another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way.
Bitch.
Weakling. Hello? Second arm.
Yeah, I know.
Noodle octopus arm.
Okay, go down the stairs. No. You'll get to
Okay.
a centrifuge room with 2 corridors. Take the one on the left. Actually takes one on the right like a boss.
Reliability.
Oh, I guess
It
I
fell
just went
onto
to...
his hands and they eroded in front of him. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Reference to Vitae again. So, this is all just gonna be like connecting back to Amnesia.
Yeah.
Practicing. A warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does. Bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that because of the changes. They ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them at all. That sounds funny. I'm sorry. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, pushed them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever. Because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? It's just very gross.
Scatter my mousy teeth and multiply.
Colin with the distracting news, making quotes and pulling focus away from the point of the stream. I am truly the best mom.
I want to watch old AVGN. I've been meaning to go back and rewatch them all because they're so dated. I love it. This is Sans. Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. Oh, where is he?
I don't know. Let me turn the light off for a second.
The fuck? He definitely slammed the door closed and made noises.
He's behind the door, but they can't go
Oh,
through the door.
maybe.
Well, it's locked now.
Yeah, it's locked.
Maybe it's just meant to spook you.
Yeah, probably. I need to stop with it. I keep wanting to say that actually does whatever like a boss.
Did I just
I
remind
need
you
to
of
stop. No, I was just like, tries to kill you, accidentally locks self behind door. Spooky time. I need to stop. Okay, go to the other corner. This one, I think, is the other
You
one.
say that, but we both know you're just gonna keep doing
Probably. It says he's gonna stop. Actually continues like a boss. Everyone leaves time.
it. I was gonna say annoying. Time.
Yeah. I went around these boxes and he was literally standing like right there.
Oh, that's really creepy.
He's still there. He's chilling. See, watch. I went and he was. Oh, he was standing literally right here. He's probably right here.
Ah! I don't like that.
I like that a lot.
No, I don't like that.
He's very stupid. Never mind, he says me.
He's very stupid. Oh shit, he's son. You are going to die now.
It's locked. I can't get out. It's Gucci.
You've made your bed, no lie.
Where'd he go? Oh, it's an M.
I did see that. It's M for murder.
It's men. It's men.
It's men.
It's the pig on the phone. It's one of those things in cartoons where you answer the phone and they come out.
Another way to the tunnel. Take care in this place, madness. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Crewbile.
Can I make a dumb meme, please? Yes, actually plays the game like a boss. Stream time. Like a Boss has the same energy as For the Win.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, they're about the same. They're at about the same time.
They're so cringy.
It was because of Lonely Island. Because they had the song Like a Boss. My brother still sometimes says Like a Boss unironically. It's fucking epic. that's
I
that's
yelled
stupid,
at
but I'll
John.
say epic every day.
I yelled at John when we were playing Destiny last night because he said something. He said For the Win. Like, just, like, naturally, like, and like...
Oh, I thought it was gonna make me go
and I was just like, did you just say For the Win like it was nothing when you made fun of me when I was going through my Facebook memories and I had typed that, like, the abbreviation of that? He was just like, yeah. And I was just like, you
I can
fucker.
imagine you said, I can imagine exactly how you said that. And then you went.
No, I roasted it.
That's my
even though it
favorite.
was just me and him.
That's my favorite John.
It's
Oh, it was
it's
my
your
kids, not
chillins.
Pigman.
And more
Think
blood.
it's children. It's actually Pigman. What's that?
One of your children. Oh, note. Hello. August 4th, 1898. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine? Strychnine?
Sure.
After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state was strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning, perhaps yes, it is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method.
It's highly toxic. I actually don't think that song is that bad. I like that whole. I like Lonely Island. I really like that album, Incredibad. I got kind of tired of Like a Boss and I'm on a Boat, but everything else on that album I think is still really good. I like Incredibad, which is the name of the album, but also the song Incredibad on that album I like a lot. I have not listened to any of their stuff really, other than their the only song that I really know other than stuff off their first album is I forget what it's called, but it's like something on Dookie Island or on Dookie Mountain. It's funny. There's a Dookie coming out of the that pig man, if you get to the stairs, he stops following you. In games, whenever you have to go through something, you know how when you have to go through something in games where you're like, it's like really narrow and you have to like go through like this slowly. I was always like, oh god, one day when I play, I'm always like anticipating something to like pop out at me and like spook me.
Yeah.
And not even necessarily like in a horror game or anything, just like something that's like surprising or something.
Yeah.
And I was always waiting for that, but it never happened. And then I was finally like, you know what? I think this is kind of just... I think I'm just worrying for nothing. I've literally never come across that in a game. Then I played The Order 1886, and it happened. Something like that actually happens in that game, and I was like, ah!
That's funny.
That's everybody's favorite video game.
I'm sure. I would still like to play it.
I like it.
I just need to go to GameStop at some point.
I like Order 1886. It's very pretty.
Plus, it has Tesla in it, and I'm a big
does.
fan of stuff like that kind of theming.
There's 2 boss fights in the game, and they're both awful, but... Am I missing a canister?
Well, you need a third one. So, yes.
But there's nowhere to get a third one from.
Evidently, there is, because you only have 2.
But there's only 2
Maybe
spots to
trace.
get one from.
There's probably one somewhere hidden somewhere.
Centrifugal button. Oh. I would have thought that I needed another one because that's what it looks like, but they didn't say anything about that going through, so just did it.
Heady brew. I have the compound. It hisses and steams in its container like some living thing, a witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called Compound X. I should investigate further for clues.
That's not the throw button. Oh, okay, cool. I did not mean to do that, but... Oh, I need to do both of them, I think. You okay?
Yeah, my eyes just kind of itchy.
No. Tell it to stop.
Still doesn't.
Stop doing that or I will sperm. Oh, see, the third one is where the disintegration thing comes out of.
Oh, okay.
That's
Maybe press the button.
Maybe.
You can.
Mouth. My fat cock
Ew, I'm not gonna say
was
that.
pulsating.
Ew.
Throbbing.
Ew. Stop. John, make him stop. Just like...
Skadoosh. The lock will disintegrate and you'll be able to go through. Okay. Rip. Oh, I was moving the Pixar lamp.
Pixar land.
Oh,
hello. July 15th, 1899. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate in using incineration or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg's infusion vitae to 1 part orgone monad dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Maybe point the light at it?
Oh, maybe.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. I must have missed that part.
Okay, not sure.
I don't think I did it for long enough. It kind of came off.
It's like hard to control.
Yeah, it is.
There we go.
Oh, thank you so much for playing my game.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
I'm coming, my daughter. Ha!
There it was.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a goyle. This leaking world.
All these nails and no wood. What kind of a carpenter are you? That figure cannot help but open its arms to you. Where is the strength in that?
If you don't stop, Clark, I'm gonna go over there and make you come.
That's... Yay.
John, that's not a threat. Mom, can you give me chromosome to be smart? Yes, actually gets Down syndrome like a boss Fortnite time.
That's horrible. I mean, Fortnite is awful, but that is horrible.
The Fortnite time is what got me. Oh, man, just playing Super Mario All-Stars. Fortnite time. To become smarter. John, what was I doing that I needed to stop, or else you'd make me come? Tell me.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy
you were saying
discharge to collect so closely?
Okay. Penis is ejaculating onto my tit. Only one. If it's both, that makes me mad.
Cool.
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Wow!
Flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded.
Enjoy this before me, I do too.
To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? It's a good meme format.
It is. Sabotage. I think there might be a spooky monster. I just go in a circle. No, I do. Oh my god, there's a water monster.
Whoa, what the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh, I didn't even know that was here.
Brought back the water monster. That's neat.
That scared me.
That's actually really scary, yeah.
I did not, because I didn't think that was in this game.
No, I didn't.
Ew, that's shit.
Yeah.
Gross. There's another note. August 1st, for 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is
monster.
This is no Kelm, and I am no. At least not quite yet.
What are these references?
It's the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperatures of those towers. Up here where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae, right? Vitae splinters. They live sporadically torn from one another.
One world to the other and back again.
I can't read.
It's okay. Do you want me to read it?
In violent, unpredictable bursts. Nah, I'm almost done. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth.
Ew.
There's a hair in my mouth. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds have driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite.
So, I guess what they didn't explain, or what I didn't remember about the last game, was the Vitae, I guess, causes them to pass between the two worlds.
I guess.
A little bit, when they change form. Oh, man again.
I'm sorry, I just realized what I did. Like, seeing someone do this normally, the phone turns on behind him, he jumps on the table and grabs the phone from the table as it glows.
Is this one of his children, I wonder?
I don't know.
Like, as an adult? I assumed he killed him.
For some reason, lately, I often start watching streams, close them, and then forget to come back. How dare you?
Because I remember when we first opened the game, there was a voice that said, "Daddy, please don't kill me," but it was an adult man's voice.
That's true.
Oh.
I saw that too.
I'm just trying to piece together, like, the lore of this game, I guess.
Yeah. The fuck? It said come out, turn left. There'll be a new passageway open, go through it. Keep on walking forward, sticking to the right wall.
Oh,
It says stick to the right wall, but then it just takes me to a dead end. these stairs. I think I'm headed the right way.
Oh.
Bing, 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 bing.
Monster. Oh, there's no. And a skeleton. October 22nd, 1899.
Oh! That's almost now! Except for the 1899. But
Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambling and visceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirement for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler, and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. This is going to be a stupid pipe puzzle.
right.
To figure out which one's supposed to be hot and which one's supposed to be cold. Probably. Or certain ones are supposed to be.
Not even sure where I'm going. Because the walkthrough was very. Maybe I just went to the wrong place, but.
Too simplistic, maybe. Skate one.
Actually, this might be right.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's a weird place for this.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Oh, he's at the pigs!
I love that they're monsters.
Huh, water monster, my friend!
Jump, jump.
God damn it.
Is this a dead end?
No, I was already here.
Yeah, but is this hallway a dead end?
I have no idea.
Well, let's see if there's anywhere else to go. Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Did it sound like a phone vibrating when you did that? Okay, that was bad. Because my throat. Come out! I just got excited when I did that. Because I remember that I got Starlink. That means I have Star Fox stuff to play.
It's funny. John was very frustrated.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're going the right direction, I think.
I hope.
Probably going towards your doom, but...
John said after he... Okay, this is kind of the right way. He said that after he... This is where I came from.
Okay.
Which is where I was trying to get back to.
Okay.
He said that it kept crashing, but after he skipped the first cutscene, it was fine. So...
Which is... But now
it
he
is,
can't watch, like, the first...
I mean, you can literally just find it on YouTube.
Already? Didn't it, like, literally just come out?
Yeah, but people always play stuff the day it comes out and put it up. People even just put review copies and stuff like that up. Which, I mean, is stupid that that's what you have to do. But I'm gonna, when I do play it, John, I'm gonna let you know if I have the same issue. Because I'm wondering if that was just like, if that's a common problem people have cited having. I'm curious. Okay, so it said to hug the right wall. But then it just takes me to a dead end. John said once he actually started playing it, though, he said it's pretty cool. And it has Star Fox stuff, and Star Fox content is so few and far between that I want it. I feel like this is not where I'm supposed to be, like, obviously, but... Just go into the tunnels and take a left. Turn left again, and you'll see a new passageway has opened. Let me turn left. Oh, well, great. Turn left. Turn left again. New passageway has opened. Okay. Keep on walking forwards, sticking to the right side of the wall. Go across the catwalk to the left. At the end, take the steps up and then to the left. Take a right inside the tunnel. Turn the valve, the light will come on just as before. Ah, this is where I was before.
Watching a trailer for a movie that's gonna come out, I guess it's a historical movie about the case that won people the right to refuse medication if they're being hospitalized.
What's it called?
It's called 55 Steps. It's got Helena Bonham Carter as the patient, and then Hilary Swank is the lawyer. It's a female lawyer, which is interesting. A lot of the times, details like that get glossed over.
Yeah.
They'll replace it with a male actor. Whoa.
Where the fuck?
But being in a medication field, it's interesting to me. I would want to see it.
Sounds cool. I want to see it. Fire out the Susan records on the old gramophone. This is easy. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Retrace your steps and take a right outside of the tunnel. Fucking. What the hell? Is this a machine for pigs or a machine for retards? Mandus post-diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the center of the machine. Actually wanders around for 10 minutes, lost like a boss.
I'm sorry, that was a bit of a delayed reaction. It took a second. God damn it.
Okay. Retrace your steps and take a right once you're outside of the tunnel.
Because you didn't do like a beginning part, you just jumped straight.
Did I just get another one? No, okay, it just haven't gone away yet.
Hello?
Is that like electricity too? Oh, perfect.
That's it, Papa. You're so near.
Ha! Papa and Mama I am! Mama's gonna fucking destroy it. Wench. Well, that's like. Oh no, that's right. You have to do the left one. And then you have to. You gotta. Oh wait. Oh, actually, I think I have to do this. Yeah.
I was gonna suggest that, but I want to see if you'd figure it out your own. Oh man. You're so like.
Run into some sort of pigment holding cells.
You're like sincere, but not at the same time.
Hey-oh!
Oh
What's
no!
happening? Oh, I think my computer might crash, guys.
I was like, did I bump something?
Maybe.
No, because I realized it was just my shoe that I touched down here.
My screen just like went blue for a second. Yes. Yo, are you talking about the BSOD? What about the RROD? The Red Ring of Death. A nest of wretches.
Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind, my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dank complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen of the chairs and the cages. And I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. What are you talking about? Is there like a bunch of them in here?
We are going into like a holding cells area for them. Oh, it's not exactly what I want. Oh, look. You can open this part of the door. Oh.
are just experiments. He thinks so.
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
playing
yeah.
with
See, he said they're
blocks.
like children.
Yeah.
Calling it now, he like experimented on his kids and turned them into big monsters.
Or he killed them. And I'm saying he killed
And
them.
immortalized them as pigs.
Maybe. See, he was just talking about a way to make them immortal.
Yeah. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be permitted.
I guess it is.
What?
I guess they discovered a 512-year-old Greenland shark
Whoa.
as the oldest living vertebrate on
I
the
bet here's
planet.
another. Oh, yeah, this one's sleep.
Sleeping
Fucking
on top
idiot. You're
of
not
it.
supposed to sleep on top of the cage. You're supposed to sleep in the cage.
I mean, what's the difference, really?
This is why
it's
we
gonna
keep
be
you-
uncomfortable
This is why we keep you
either
locked
way.
up. There's another one. What's this one? Oh, what is he doing? Is he eating?
I think he must be eating something.
Yeah, he's probably eating.
Oh, this is neat.
Yeah, this is cool. BSOD, big suck of dick. So I guess it doesn't matter which way you go, it'll bring you in the same place. And then we get to go through the corridor. Oh shit! I fell.
Whoa.
You're supposed to.
Oh.
I think. You kinda gotta follow it, I think. Ronnie, what's your favorite movie other than 47 Ronin?
It's hard to pick one movie.
Give me multiple. Some of your favorites.
I really like The Princess Bride.
I really want to
Mad
watch
Max Fury Road. Nightmare Before Christmas, obviously. Logan. Lincoln.
That's on Netflix. Lincoln, I mean.
It's a really good movie. Even
Yeah,
if you're like
I've
not
seen
that into
it.
historical movies, it's really good.
I've seen it.
It's
It is
very
good.
talky though, so
It
if
is
you're not
very
into
talky.
that, don't watch it. No Country for Old Men.
I was just thinking that. That's also on Netflix.
I like How to Train Your Dragon a lot.
I still need to see the sequel.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And there's a third one coming out. People are mad about it. Ugh.
I wonder if they're referencing The Jungle as like that book that was written about industrial like worker stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I remember I did a report
We've got
on
fun
it.
and games. Wait. Is there really only that much left of this whole game?
I guess.
No way. What?
I'm telling you, I think it's just really short. We might get through it tonight if we keep playing.
The industrial. You just gestured at all of me. What's the problem? It's all this. You just gestured at all of me. Oh my god, yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's just a really short.
There's 16 chapters. Do you just want to try and finish this?
You might as well.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Big suck of dick.
The industrial jungle.
That's really
yeah,
funny.
right.
No,
That would be an interesting read.
You know what I'm talking about. It's about workers' rights
Yeah, I
and
do.
how fucked up it was.
Yeah, no, that's what he says. The industrial jungle.
That's not what it's called. It's
Oh,
just
is it
called
not?
The Jungle. I can't
okay.
remember what.
He's here, he's here. I said you'd come.
The pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts in order to keep his flood in place. He must have disabled these vast pumps, but he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I could locate the controls, the remedy will be simple. Yeah, The Jungle by Upton Sinclair.
That's right.
I remember.
Have you read that?
I did not read the book, no. I want to.
Ahead,
I feel like that would be interesting.
Waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that felt the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
I remember we weren't required to read it, but we were required to like know enough about it to like write the paper. We had to like research
That's
it
every
at
book
least.
report.
We had to research it at least. I remember in being a senior in high school in my government class, I had Mr. Jacobson, and I remember that was also when I was going through a lot of my thyroid issues, and that was my last hour class. So I kept missing a bunch, and he felt bad. So I met with him so he could help me with my report. And since he knew that I was having stuff, he was like, he only let 2 people pick, like, only 2 people could do the same topic. And since he knew I really, really wanted to do that one, and I'm at the alphabet, he let me do it too.
You're at the end of the alphabet in that class?
I'm towards the end because my last name is.
Oh, I thought you meant you were literally the last one.
No,
Whoa.
I'm towards the end, so basically that's how he did it that time. So you were basically like screwed if your shit got picked first. And he knew that I really, really wanted to do that one because I was really interested in it. Because I actually hated religion.
Yes, especially in senior year.
It was a good class. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. He let me read 1984 for a report also, which I actually really liked that book. Valves and Pipes. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I'm trapped in some great game. Is this game self-aware? Forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised rewards of my darling children. I don't know if I would compare myself to Hercules for what you're doing, dude. This is, you're not fighting a Hydra.
Bless my soul. Oswald Hardis. He's on a roll.
Mandus?
Mandus, that's his name. I was just saying, I don't think Hardis is
Whoa!
Oh!
Fake oof.
Oh.
Oh god! You're gonna die! And I thought you were gonna be able to avoid the running from the water monster sequence, but I guess this game is just tabs.
Totally forgot there's a water monster. That's okay.
I didn't think there would be.
I forgot.
I didn't think that they would bring something like that back.
That's cool, dude. My zone.
I guess a lot of people don't like that movie, which is very surprising to me, but I guess because I grew up with it. Not much doing that.
Hades is the best part of that movie.
That's true. It's funny.
I like that movie, but it's definitely not my favorite of the Renaissance films.
I don't know. I really, really like the music. And plus, I've always just really liked anything with Greek mythology.
Yeah.
A lot of people's complaint is it's not accurate to the legend. I'm like, the legend,
It's a fucking Disney movie.
It's a Disney movie, so you can't have him like literally fighting in like gory imagery. It's for children. And plus, it's a legend. It doesn't have to be accurate. It's already fictional.
Excuse me.
It's a myth.
Fictional? Yeah. That was the right answer. By the way, you can stay on my stream. Yeah, Jonah really got eaten by a giant whale. Oh, sorry, no, that was Sora. What great commentary. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like Go the Distance. I like Won't Say I'm in Love. But I don't really like that many of the other songs in that movie. I'm gonna turn around, I don't know where I am. Delete this game. Oh. Wait, is this... No. God damn it. Is there like a... No. I was hoping there's like a back to previous checkpoint or something. Okay, yeah, here we go. Well, I've already done it. Okay, let's see. Go back down the ladder. What is the ladder you speak of? This is controller ASMR. God damn it. It's so dark, I have no idea why. It's really hard for me to get my bearings. Ooh, what's this? Wait, is this not...
Yay, another gear puzzle.
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
This company likes this.
Oh. Well, to be fair, their logo does have gears in it.
Yeah, I guess.
Gear time. I haven't played their most recent game, Soma. I've tried to play their older games, Penumbra, but I never got very far. Alright, let's see.
Has
So
chat, has chat said anything recently?
Let's find out. Yeah. In fact, quite a bit. Brian Ricketts could cosplay Hiccup, but maybe too much of his leg is gone. Holy shit, there are electric sparks coming out of the water monster. Why is it so loud?
No Zero to Hero. No
Was it too loud?
Jonah was eaten by a giant whale. My favorite Hercules song is Welcome to Alola. Okay. Where's the Fortnite burger? Turn it off.
Give me the Thanos Borgor. Is it too loud? I think we just need to speak it up. It's too quiet. You'll see a gear on the floor, pick it up. The other gear, yeah. Now turn the valve next to where the second gear was. Go back down the ladder. You'll notice the water has been drained, so it's safe. I accidentally just skipped to like a further part of the walkthrough than I was before. Like, I think I've passed all the like collapsing shit. Go back down the ladder. Where is the ladder you speak of? I see no ladder, only platter. Finding the children, the flood is drained, I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten, my heart pounds with excitement even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter. As Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. I get it. He's talking about sexual intercourse. That's fucking not safe. I hope you wore a condom. Or a rubber, as you guys would call it in London.
This game so far has talked about sex an awful lot.
It's because the developers were horny.
I guess.
Fuck is this thing? Oh. This isn't allowed. What the hell?
I was waiting. I was thinking it right before you said it too. It's funny.
Go down the ladder, you notice the water's been drained, so it's safe. It says keep going through the catwalk, but I don't see anything, so I'm clearly not at the right place. I changed my mind, let's not finish this game tonight. Let's
Okay.
finish it next time.
Well, if we finish it next time, it's gonna be a really short stream, isn't it? Unless
Yeah,
we
well,
play
we can
Justine.
we can do something. Oh yeah, we can do Justine, I guess.
I doubt Justine's gonna.
No, I don't think so. It's not really a full game, so. I'm so lost. I can't go through here because of Steam. I can't go through here because of Steam. Nothing over here. Well, once we finish this chapter. Pretty sure this is where I came from. Oh god damn it! This is where it just was.
Is there anything else down here?
Doesn't look like it.
I don't know. Why?
Because I have no idea where I am.
Oh.
I'm hoping it'll put me back to the beginning. Bad news, everyone. Oh yeah, I know. What is this? But yeah, I saw that.
What is it?
Funimation isn't going to be on Verve anymore.
What the fuck?
I know.
Like,
There was a-
I understood that they were like ending their
was a
partnership
contract, yeah.
with Crunchyroll, but I thought that Funimation was gonna be its own thing, so it was just gonna like it would stay on Verve though.
Mm-mm. I mean,
That's
they have their own
bullshit.
streaming service. It's called Funimation now, and it's like $6 a month.
Okay, I'm not gonna pay just for Funimation.
Yeah, I know it sucks. And I got the email about that the other day. I was sad.
It's really stupid.
But
I don't want to get to a point where you have to pay for a separate streaming service for each individual company.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I
DC
agree.
did that. Marvel's probably going to do it.
Nickelodeon did that too. I don't know if Marvel's gonna do it. They have all their stuff on Netflix.
Yeah.
Disney must have signed a contract. Yeah.
Disney's doing it. Disney,
Like everything Disney is on Netflix.
Not everything, no. Select things are on there. Otherwise, all the Star Wars movies would be on there, and they're not. The most recent one is for a while, and then they take it off.
I think both Rogue One and Episode 8 are on there. How long is it for? Probably forever. Yeah, I would imagine just forever. But it goes away November 7th. I think November 7th. It's either that or November 3rd. I can't remember. November 9th.
I mean, for me personally, the only thing that I know that Funimation did that I want to watch is Steins Gate, and I own it. But, like...
Do you want to watch My Hero?
Is that Funimation?
It's Funimation.
Then that's bullshit. Yeah. I'm not paying for Funimation just to watch My Hero. No way.
Where am I? Okay, I think this is the beginning. Good. Steins Gate is on YouTube.
Funimation also does have a YouTube channel, so and they upload like the episodes to the YouTube channel, of which I'm subscribed to. So My Hero episodes might just be on there.
Maybe.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
We've read this already, but just get rid of it. Well, I might end up paying for Funimation, so if I do, it's going to use my account. What's this thing? I think this sent me even further back.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. That's whatever. We've already heard it. Down narrow tunnels. Turn left. New path. Keep on walking forward, sticking to the right wall. Go across the catwalk to the left. Left again at the end. Up the steps and to the left. Oh, Oh, they only upload clips of the fucking things.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Well, I mean, I guess, but they're not gonna put out their stuff for free.
I still don't want to have to pay for individual services. That was supposed to be like the whole point of Verve.
Yeah, I agree.
And like they had like been part of that agreement, and then they're like, "No, we're gonna make our own streaming service that's for a whole."
That's the thing is
$6.
they've had their own streaming service for a while. I just think nobody was using it because everyone was just using Verve. the only thing that they had on there that wasn't on Verve, as far as I'm aware. I'm sure there's more stuff, but the only stuff that I'm aware of was Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
But like, I would sooner buy like the seasons of the anime than pay for another subscription.
Yeah.
That's gonna be monthly for until we cancel it.
Yeah. But the one thing about Verve right now, though, is since they My Hero's on Crunchyroll. I thought My Hero has the sub. Probably just gonna get Funimation and Crunchyroll. Now I can watch DBZ. Or I should go to bed. Yeah, we're gonna be ending pretty soon, anyways.
Yeah, but if My Hero was on Crunchyroll because of Funimation, it's probably gonna everything that's by Funimation that's on Crunchyroll is probably gonna be taken down.
It's possible.
But we'll see, I guess.
Okay, how about this? How about we just end now? Because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'd rather just do it next time.
That's fine.
With a fresh head.
I think I'm ready to be done.
Okay, thanks
I've been
guys.
playing for a while.
Thanks for watching. Yeah, we've been going for like 5.5 hours. I don't know, the streaming rates both changed. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be live again Wednesday with more Resident Evil 7. And then we'll be live again on Sunday. We'll finish this and then maybe play Justine, depending on how long it takes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Bye,
thanks for
Anthony.
watching,
I'll see you
guys.
tomorrow.
Follow me on Twitter. Yeah. Night, guys.